Hi. If you are listening to this, my name is Kylie. Welcome collection family. Remember, no spamming, no cursing, and please no sus comments. Remember to hit the like button, and subscribe if you are new. Corvette. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the stream.
Black boy joy, she wanna see the Forbes like I wanna see her form. Tell me what you for, yeah. Ayy, you pay me, but I'm old, yeah. Yeah, all this money on me. Yeah, cash rules all around me. Yeah, all this money around me. Yeah, cash rules all around me. Out of your luck, huh? I'm that go-to when she down to come through clutch, huh? Sit brown till I'm flush time. My drip, real plush, huh? Internet tea off a blue pill. Hand grip stack of the blue cheese. Turn that to a bag in a new crib. Nice big spot by the seaside. Never stressed on for a handout. Just ain't on, but I be on. Just ain't on, need to be right, yeah. Gold fronts to show the color of my soul. Cool you think you is, you got me in a mode. Where I'm from, we live and die by the code. Either that or sell your soul to get a roll. Black boy joy, she wanna see the Forbes like I wanna see her form. Tell me what you for, yeah. Ayy, you pay me, but I'm old, yeah. Yeah, all this money on me. Yeah, cash rules all around me. Yeah, all this money around me. Yeah, cash rules all around me.
All right, good morning everybody. My fault, dude. I had to like reset my PC this morning for some reason. Nothing would not freaking open. But what's good, everybody? We are back. Happy freaking Tuesday. Man, we're getting really close, like really close to the end of October, man. It is October 28th, and it's freaking freezing too. Good morning, everybody. Appreciate you guys tapping in as always. Make sure you guys hit that like button on the way in, and I hope everyone is having a great morning. How's everyone feeling so far? Good morning. Great AK in the building. What's good? Delion Roberts in the building. What's good? Derek, Dr. Shu. What's good? Great AK, Mr. Sheridan, RPK, Joe. What up, dude? Orlando, J Million. Good morning. Cleveland. What up, dude? Food Stamp Joe in the building. Sold My Mind, Larry in the building. What's good? Meister or Mr. Chris in the building. What's good? Jay Bays, Stone Cold Dawn, Marcel. I think this is like the new like YouTube thing. Like, can you like at people or something? You could at people. You could at people. I think it's whoever is like maybe, I don't know, whoever's in the chat. Like, can you do that? Or I think whoever comments. I think it's whoever comments, right? Deadly Venom, what up, dude? Donnie in the building, Vinny. Good morning, Goon Baby. Francisco, good morning. Chris Montgomery, Black Shinobi, Murd, I suppose. Tyler, good morning. What up, dude? Atomic, good morning. What up, man? It's crazy because my kids have Halloween off. I don't know if anybody in here has if you guys have kids, do you guys have Friday off? Because my kids have Friday off. Not just because it's Halloween, but I think it's something else. Yo with the kicks, top of the morning, my guy. Jinx in the bone, good morning. Rami, not sure why it's like this for you. My stream is normal. Yeah, I don't know why. Maybe unless it's like an option. I don't know. Rafi, the chef, you cooked this weekend. Bro, let me tell y'all something, dude. I am so tired. What up, Ben C? You know why I'm tired? Because I don't know why my goofy ass, like, I didn't watch the whole game, like, but the Dodger game went until like what, 18 innings. I'm just like, dude, this is a non-ending game. And after I think the 16th or the 15th, I just went to bed. I was like, it's way too late. And then I think it was I watched it this morning. Looks like Freddie Freeman. Looks like he was the one that, you know, did the single homer to end the game, which I was like, holy shoot. I think that ended until like what, 12:30, which is insane. What up, Larry? What's good, dude? Rojo in the bone. What's good? Yo, Tacoma in the bone. What's good? Yeah, we have the stock numbers. Danny George in the bone. With J-Main. What up? Famous in the building. Diaz, Radio in the bone. What's good? They basically played 2 complete games, basically, man. I tapped out at 15. Yeah, I was tired, bro, because you were making Raffy Jr., Orlando says. Good morning, Raff. What up, dude? Dude, I was, like, so tired, man. So tired watching it. I was like, ain't no way. Because they kept letting Ohtani freaking walk. Eugene, what up, dude? I got up around 3 a.m. to take my dog out and pee. I couldn't believe the game was still on. I live in Philly. J Million says stock numbers look sad, very sad. What's happening? What up, Sport to Kicks? Green. Also, I took an L on Hibbits. What up, Custom? What up, dude? I took an L on Hibbit Sports chat. Took an L on Hibbit Sports. So I'm kind of glad that I took a W on JD Sports EA because now I don't have to really worry about it. Smash that like button. Also, my brick by bricks that I hit on the Nike sneakers app has been shipped. So that is another update as well. Real quick, prayers up for Jamaica today. They're about to get destroyed with the Category 5 hurricane. Really? Damn. That's tough. That is tough. I took a L on Hibbits. I gotta reach out to my sister then, because I know my brother-in-law is from Jamaica as well, and I think he has family out there. I have to reach out to my sister today. Vid, what up, L on Hibbits? L on Hibbits. Yeah, Hibbits sucks too. Looks like everyone took L's on Hibbits. Anyone take a W or an L on Hibbits? Anybody? Anybody? Holy smokes, dude. Took an L on Hibbits also, but copped on JDEA. Hibbits got no love. Yeah, looks like Hibbits barely got any pairs, huh? A lot of people taking L's on Hibbits. I didn't see many W's. I didn't see many W's, so that's why I thought I would ask you guys. Rahul's for the 43-month re-up. W vlog, bro. That event was bananas like and sub. Shout out my boy Rahul's, man. Appreciate you, my boy. Thank you so much for the re-up. I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate y'all for real, man. Thank you so much, Rahus. Thank you so much for the thank you so much for the re-up, my guy. Appreciate you. W on Hibbits, of course. Chef says, nah, what up, man? Good morning. What up, dude? Rav, did you also get an in-store pickup from JD? I picked up mine's up tomorrow, Dr. Shu says. No, I didn't get in-store EA. I ended up getting pre-order. So morning W vlog, my guy. Yeah, hopefully you guys all did enjoy the vlog yesterday. Took me a while to finish. I think it was like what, 27 28 minute vlog. So it was probably the longest vlog I've ever done, I think, on this channel. I'm not gonna hold y'all. Like, yesterday's vlog had to be the longest vlog that I've ever done. I've never done a vlog that long. So if you guys enjoyed that, I appreciate you guys watching it first and foremost. If you haven't, make sure you guys go check it out. I cover a good amount of stuff on there, and I feel like what I wish I did more of was vlogging inside the Nike booth. I feel like I didn't get the entire experience inside the Nike booth, and one reason why I told you guys that, because there were so many long lines in there, and the security and whoever was guarding each side of the booth was very strict on who was allowed to go in there. And I think the reason why, because it was very small inside. Like, if they had a pack house inside that booth, then it would have been like, dude, you probably wouldn't have really walked anywhere. But I think that's the reason why they're really strict. So that was another one. And I think because I know Zellerfeld had their own booth inside, I wish they had their own booth separately, like how they did last year. But anyways, and there was another booth with John Geiger. I wish I had time to at least go in there, his booth as well. But there were so many people around that booth, so I was like, you know what, whatever. I feel like the one booth that didn't get a whole lot of love was Lego. Like, Lego didn't get a lot of love in that convention. Like, they had like these big ass like race car Lego pieces, which were huge, but no one was really over there because they were right next to Vans. Good morning, fam. IMNV. What up, dude? Did you take the sand sample? I didn't, bro. I didn't. Number one vlog on YouTube, Raff collection. I appreciate it. Got it shipped to me, EA, and in-store double up. Yeah, I tried to give you guys the full experience at the Jordan section for the Jordan 11 side. But the thing is, the music was so loud. Like, I literally had to cut like small pieces in between. And like, you could tell that like I was cutting off some stuff just because the music. Because if I consistently had the film going, then I probably would have gotten clipped on the video. So that's why there was like small parts that I kept cutting off, because I'm like, okay, let me try to like put the put the video or the clips where like I'm actually talking, so I'm talking over the music, so I didn't get clipped too much, because there was some stuff that I wish I put on there but I couldn't. There might be a lot of pairs available at JD, since they're giving you 2 hours to pick up by 2 p.m. Eastern time. People are gonna have to take off work to go. So you're saying there might be a lot of pairs? How are you saying there's a lot of pairs if they're only giving you a couple hours to pick up? 2 p.m. Eastern time? That's 10 a.m. That's like, that's only a couple hours to pick up. That's like a 2-hour window. That's not a lot. That probably means they don't have a lot of pairs. Like, normally for JD Sports, they have you pick up your pair by 5. So I feel like they don't have a lot of pairs if they're only giving you a 2-hour window. I want those Atmos Air Max 95s or Flames. They're okay in person. I feel like the materials would have been a little bit better. And the Vans, like seeing the Vans in hand too. If you guys saw the clip of the Vans were really cool. They're really nice. I like the all white colorway. Let's see. Oh, you're saying there might be extra pairs. Gotcha. But you said there might be a lot of pairs available. Not everyone's going to make it in time to pick it up. Yeah, maybe. So, exactly, because I have all day usually for pickup. Yeah, if it only give you a 2-hour window, that honestly means it's pretty limited. So, I might have to leave work to be able to pick up. Yeah, it just sucks because the shoe lands on a weekday. So, he's saying people won't be able to get their in-store EA due to work, so pairs will be left over. I don't think there's going to be many pairs left over, to be honest with you. I don't think so. I truly don't think there's going to be a lot of pairs left over. Like, the amount of L's that people are taking on JD Sports already and Hibbett Sports, I mean, it's not looking too good, man. It's really not. And these stock numbers are only 18,000 pairs. There's not a lot of stock numbers for these Air Jordan 1 lows, man. There's just not. I just feel like there's going to be a good amount of people that are low-key going to crash out this week. If you wear a size 9, no. Yeah, if you wear a size 9 through a size 11, you have a decent chance on hitting tomorrow. Isn't it tomorrow? You have a decent chance. Okay? Decent chance. The highest stock numbers on this shoe is a size 11 with 2063. And mind you, the demand for this shoe is extremely high. Okay. All right. Hold on. There it is. Not a lot. And I just feel like high key that the stock numbers, not the stock numbers, but I feel like the demand is going to be extremely high on this, man. It really is, bro. It's not, I don't think this is going to be an easy shot to hit. I don't think it is. I think a good amount of people low-key might change up on this shoe, be like, oh man, they're limited, I'm going to grab them. How's it limited? That would mean they let people reserve more pairs than they have. I feel like these are going to be pretty. I feel like this is limited. I mean, 18,000 for a Jordan 1 Low. I mean, if you look at it, look at all the stock numbers that we've seen on like general releases. Like GRs have been pretty high, and when it comes to stock numbers, like more than 20-30,000 a drop, but this is they're only dropping 18,000 of these, which kind of makes sense. Like I was already surprised when I was really surprised that a lot of people were what's it called? There was a lot of people that thought this was going to be a major GR. I was like, you know what? Maybe they are dropping a ton of pairs. But then, like, now that we're looking at it, once it gets closer, and that's why I told y'all, like, let's just wait until, you know, when it gets closer to the release, because stock numbers will either be more or less. I mean, at first we saw that, that we saw that there was going to be roughly around 66,000 plus of these dropping, and then it changes to 18. So that's why I told y'all, like, I'd rather just wait until like the actual release date, and then when it gets like maybe closer to it, then you'll know exactly how many stock is going to be on the shoe. So they give us 80,000 on those stupid green threes. Delion says, my shoe is confirmed, but it doesn't have the pickup details. Should you be concerned? What do you mean confirmed, but it doesn't have pickup details? I think if you, as long as you got the email. What up, Deadly Venom? Raffy, people actually thought these would sit. I mean, I don't think I saw anybody. I don't think I saw anybody say that it was like really going to sit. But I did see that a ton of people said that they were gonna tank. Which, I mean, the thing is, chat, and this is what I told y'all, like, I don't know how much these are going for. The last time we kind of talked about a little bit and touched on resale was, I think these were a little bit over 200, like 200 plus, I think, last time we checked, and like resellers were like selling them for like 400, 450. I am a big believer that you should just wait. I don't know how much they're going for right now, but I think, what's retail on this? What's retail on this? Let's see. Retail is $165. So, I mean, you could get this shoe, this after tax, to be roughly like 170, 173, 4, something like that. So, I truly think, chat, that like once this release is over with the Jordan 1 Lows, like people are going to be over it and moved on to the next shoe. Like that's how it's been all year. That this shoe, like shoes in general, has been, all right, if I don't hit, I'm moving on to the next sneaker, man. Like it truly is. Like I feel like with what's going on in the government right now, I mean, we kind of touched on it. You know, I feel like a lot of people are really going to be a little tight when it comes, especially coming into the holiday season. I mean, with the whole government shutdown and shit like that, I just feel like I'm not saying that everybody in here has a government job, but there's a lot of people that have a government job, right? So I feel like there's a lot of people that are really, really tight, right? I feel like, you know, people are really going to pick and choose. If they can't hit on the sneaker, they're just going to move on to the next shoe, right? I don't think people are going to worry too much about resell unless they don't go for much. I mean, if this shoe ends up touching under $200, then I feel like there's going to be a lot of people that are going to FOMO for that price. you know, which is fair. I mean, if this shoe don't go for much, man, like even after release day, chat, go ahead and pull the trigger on the shoe, bro. Like 165, 175, like is the retail price. If it's going for like maybe $200, I would pull the trigger. I mean, that's not bad, right? I mean, last time we checked it was like $200. That's not bad. I would pull the trigger. Raph, will the government workers get back paid? It just depends, man. I don't know. It just depends on your company. I don't know. If they do, gonna get a fat check when the shutdown ends, J Million says. It just depends, bro. It just depends. It already is under $200 in most. Oh, really, Nate? This shoe is under $200 in most sizes? Then shoot, see, like that's what I told y'all. Like, what did I say about like just sneakers in general? Like, it's not very like sneakers like fluctuate like when it comes to sales, bro. Like, and I feel like people are just like at this point, people are literally, it's like if they can't hit, they're just moving on to the next shoe. You know what I mean? Like they're just moving on to the next shoe, bro. Literally moving on to the next shoe. That's literally what people are doing. They're just moving on to the next shoe. What up, Cut Life? They will be get back pay. I work in the government. No, well, the thing is, not everybody does though. Like you might get back paid, but some people are not. Not everybody is. I don't think they should get paid if they haven't worked. It's because of scared resell. It's already under $200. So that's the right attitude. No way it is under $200. Yeah, dude. Literally the last time we checked was the last time we kind of talked. That kind of touched on it. So I mean, the thing is, chat. Like I said, I think moving forward, even especially for the rest of the year, like obviously the one shoe that's going to be really, really tough to hit that we know that's releasing is Travis's, right? And then everything else is like major GRs. Like Black Hat Jordan 4 is going to be a major GR. Chicago 1 Lows are going to be a GR, I think. So I saw Amazon is laying off around 15,000 corporate employees, Rami says. On to the next. Facts, dude. Federal workers will definitely get back paid. Like I said, like it just depends. If you're working, you're getting back paid. If you're not working, there's no pay. Lewis says. Marcel for the 2.
Marcel Allen donated $1.99. Alabama will suspend food stamps November 1 p.m.
Oh yeah, I did hear that too. Like the whole food stamps thing. The whole food stamp. Alabama suspended food stamps until November 1st. Yeah, like I heard that as well. Like some people are gonna be like real struggling because of they're gonna get no food stamps. So what they call it, EBT, getting cut off on. Also, that's gonna raise a lot of hell in the streets. Good Watch Detail says, I didn't know Taxi 12 was a GR release. It is. Taxi 12 is 100% a GR. So it's fine to be crazy seeing Chicago 1 Lows sitting on shelves. Queso says. I mean, the thing is, that's totally fine. If Chicago 1 Lows sit, that's totally fine. I feel like some people are low-key hating on Chicago 1 Lows because people are like gassing it up, which is fine. Like if people want to gas up a shoe, just like how people gas up certain sneakers, that's fine too. Like Chicago Jordan 1 Lows, if you see people gassing it up and maybe you just don't understand, maybe you just really weren't there, that like they wish they had a classic Jordan 1 Low. Like I still, from this day, I tell the wife that I blame her for me not getting a pair, because we went to a concert that day when they were sitting on the shelves when we stopped by Nike Seattle, and they were sitting there, man. And I spent a lot of money that weekend to go to this the concert that we went to, and I didn't buy them. I'm sure most of us. Oh, it was that same vlog that I told you guys about. It was the Justin Bieber concert. Back in like 2015, 16. Let me see it. I'll double up on Chicago 1 Lows. People about to get raw of their groceries leaving the supermarket. I don't know what if it's like to get food stamps. I pay cash for my groceries. I still want the Chicago 1 Lows to legit says. Good morning, Raph. It's a buyer's market, man. It really is. It is absolutely a buyer's market, dude. Like it absolutely is a buyer's market, bro. Absolutely is, dude. All right. That's when you know, yeah, hey, listen, that's all I gotta say is that's when you know that, like, you know, people are just not paying resale right now, dude. Just because I'm not saying that everybody, like, there's a good amount of people that still are, but like I feel like majority of like people are really not trying to pay resale, dude. It's either retail. Who's that type of person as a sneakerhead, like, especially this year, right? Who is like a type where, like, if it's not retail, or excuse me, if it's not retail, then I'm moving on to the next shoe. Let me know who's like that, because I've been like that. Like, look, chat, like, I didn't even need to buy, right? Like, I mean, I wouldn't have known, but like, I didn't really need to buy the brick by bricks like resale because I finally hit. But like, I could have just waited, right, for like my moment to actually hit for retail. But still, right, like, I feel like, me personally, I'm like that. Like, if I can't hit retail, then I'm just moving on to the next shoe. Really, if I can't hit retail, I'm moving on to the next sneaker, bro. Really am. It's like, I don't gotta stack all these shoes, bro. You and me both. Because I mean, even this year, like, especially like, how many retail dubs have you guys gotten this year? So I'm gonna count mine. Retail W's. Okay, I'm not gonna count for the shoes that I purchased, like, that was sitting. I'm just gonna go based off the shoes that I hit. Okay, let's start off the beginning of the year. So we got a W on white cement Jordan 4s. Okay, white cement Jordan 4s, we got a dub. SB Jordan 4s, we got a dub for retail. Okay, Air Jordan 5 black metallics, we got for retail. All these shoes I still have. Kobe's Whatthas, we hit that for retail on a shock job. Kobe 8s, Kobe 9s, Moonwalkers, that's 5. Awakes, the homie hooked me up for those for retail. Brick by bricks, we finally got that for retail, right? That was recent. I guess you're gonna count the Voodoo Air Jordan 1 lows since I hit on JD Sports. What else? Damn, I'm pretty sure I'm missing a lot of shoes. SB Dunk lows, Haley Wilson's, hit those. Neon 95s. Damn, that's 10 shoes already in my hand. I got way more shoes than that. What else, chat? Undefeateds, that's 11. We hit that for retail. What else? That's 11 shoes so far. That's only counting like the dubs. Oh, I don't want to consider as some of these the dubs because someone hooked me up on one of them. Come on, name me some shoes, chat. Naming me. God, there's so many sneakers this year. We got J Tips. That's 12. Unions. Well, Unions technically I hit for retail, but we end up giving that away in the chat though, like for free. We did a giveaway on those. I don't know if you should count that. Should we count that still? I mean, I guess that's a dub, I guess. I know, but I'm just saying the amount of retail W's I've gotten this year. I've only paid resale once, which is on the brick by bricks, but I still hit. Oh, Shadow Backboards. That's 9. That's my 14. 14. I already did the metallic 5s, Kobe 9s, Levi's. I didn't get those. Didn't get the Tokyos. Souls, I mean, we did hit for the Souls 2.0s, but that was for somebody else. I don't know if we want to count that. I mean, we did, and we hit the Lil Yachty's for retail. That was for somebody else. We hit the Dodgers. Yeah, that's another one for you, but that was for somebody else. CPFM Dunks, we did hit that for retail, but that was for somebody else. I mean, there's a good amount. I mean, think about it. Like, it's been a pretty good year. I didn't hit on the Yu-Gi-Ohs. No, I didn't hit on the Yu-Gi-Ohs. But I feel like overall, it's been a really good year. I feel like I purchased a lot of stuff this year. Bad Bunnies, yes, Bad Bunnies. We've hit on Bad Bunnies. That's a good one. Yeah, I've already counted the Haley Wilsons. No, we didn't hit on the rodeos. We haven't had the... Man, that's crazy that the rodeos... That's right, the rodeos dropped this year as well. So I just feel like this year has been great, dude. I cannot wait to share with you guys my top 10 sneaker of the year. Super excited about it. This is going to be my first time doing a top 10 because normally I'm doing top 5. Rare Air 4s, that's another one. That's a good one. I forgot about that. What up, Rocket? Good morning. Did mention the Shadow Backboard. Supreme Air Force 1s. Yeah, did we hit on Supreme Air Force 1s? No, we didn't. We didn't hit on Supreme Air Force 1s, I don't think. We didn't hit on the SB Supremes, I don't think. We took an L on the color that we wanted. Jordan 5s, we already brought that up. Yeah, I know it's gonna be a good one. Black Cat 3s, I didn't go for them. Blue, what up? Black Metallic 5s. Bro, I'm so glad that like I kept my Black Metallic 5s. Like, I don't know. I feel like that is a shoe that I feel like I could understand. And like I said, like I do completely understand that if you guys put your Black Metallic 5s on your top 5 list, like I totally understand. It's a great shoe. Flu Games, yeah, Flu Game 12s. You know what shoe that you guys forgot to mention would, well, not for me, but I'm surprised that a lot of you guys haven't brought up the Foamposite Galaxies. I know the Bread 85s were a little bit difficult to hit. But I mean, you think about it, chat, like during that time, during All-Star Weekend, holy smokes, dude, like everyone was on their toes for Unions, SB Jordan 4s, Black Metallic 5s, Foamposites, Kobe's, like that, Flu Game 12s. At some point, Flu Game 12s were reselling for, people were flipping them for $300 on release date, just because the momentum of the, you know, the market for sneakers, everyone's like thinking that, you know, reselling was back. Ferrari 14s, that's right, Ferrari 14s dropped. That was during the time where the Rare Airs were dropping as well at that JD Sports store, Frank. Black Metallics 5s only did well because it's a release during tax season. I will disagree on that, my friend. I'll tell you this, I am not a believer with the whole like, oh, it's tax season, man. Like that quote, that time needs to like just get thrown out the window, bro. Like, really? It's tax season, Raffs, tax season. That's why. No, it's not, bro. Like, some people in here don't even get any taxes back, bro. Like, not everybody does unless you really have kids. Like, right? Like, I feel like most people either get nothing or they only get a little bit. Like maybe if you have like 30 kids, like you get a lot back from the government, but at the same time, like let's not make like tax season like really an excuse, bro. Like it's not. Because like think about it, if that was the case, then why didn't the white cement 4s have resell? Why didn't, like a couple years ago, that the reimagined Air Jordan 4 breads like get a lot of resell? Like that was during the like quote unquote tax season. Like, so there was a lot of shoes that weren't really going for anything, man. So I mean, we all have a sneaker problem. You just made me realize how many shoes I bought this year. Well, not only that, oh, sure, I'll give you that with the whole stimulus checks, but at the same time, it's because so many stores weren't getting a lot of their pairs on time as well, which made it a lot difficult for pairs to get moved, you know, or even to hit. Yes, tax season is a real thing. One resale highs during the holiday season and tax seasons, B. Lewis says. I'm still not a believer on it. I am not a believer on it. I'm not. Only one shoe gets the tax season treatment. That doesn't make any sense, bro. That makes zero sense. Only one shoe. Yeah, everybody in the mamas is gonna use their tax money on this one shoe, and we're going crazy on it. Like, dudes, come on, bro. Like, maybe, like I said, if you guys want to believe all that stuff, like thinking tax season makes a huge difference, like, sure, so be it. So be it, man. But I am not a believer with the whole, like, oh, Raph, that's the reason why everything going for a lot of money because of tax season. I guess August was tax season then. I pay my taxes, bro. I pay my taxes, man. I guess every year, then if there's a good month of sneakers like August, I guess that was tax season then. You don't have to believe it, sir. My house I bought says it all. B. Lewis says, nice. Tax season on kicks would be out of pocket. I seen this for too many years, Space Maryland says. I mean, I used to believe it, bro. Like, don't get me wrong, I used to believe it. Trust me, I used to believe it, but I don't. In this day and age, bro, I don't believe it at all. I don't. If that's the case, why they still? And the thing is, like, the reason why, like, I used to believe it back then, but now, like, the way y'all say, like, everybody's broke, rap. Look at the economy. Rent's expensive and this and that. Like, you really think people are gonna spend? If we're saying like people are broke, okay? If we're saying that people are broke, like in the last 2 years, because shit getting expensive and whatever, whoop, right? Then why the hell would an average person spend their money on some goddamn sneakers if people are fucking broke, dude? Like, that makes zero sense. Like, because that's like literally all year, dude. Like, people will say, even content creators say, well, everyone is broke, like out here pocket watching and shit. Like, then why would the average Joe just like spend their money on sneakers and pay resell and shit? Like, I don't know. Maybe they got their priorities different than mine, but like, I'm just saying. Where did I cop the Neon 95s, Raph? I copped them at Crossover. They did a sneakers pass out here in Vegas the other day. So, I'm just saying. I'm just pointing it out. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm not saying you're wrong. But I'm just an opinion, right? That's it. That's all it is. The majority of the people are bad with money. I mean, that's America, bro. Welcome to America, bro. DJ, buenos dias, dude. Welcome to America, bro. People are broke, but they magically find ways to constantly buy shoes. I mean, it's an addiction, dude. All right, we're all addicted to the same thing. We just love getting the Gotham screen. We really, really do, dude. We really, really do. Probably Mouth Tuesday on the Office. I mean, people are broke, but not actually broke. Just move. I think that's the thing, right? Shane, I agree. Like, just more selected on what. Yeah, 100%. Like 100%. Okay, 100%. 100%, dude. 100%. Like, listen. Like, I'm broke, but I got voodoos anyways. Well, this brick, we definitely are degenerate. Sean says. This is America. Deadly Venom says, absolutely, man. I'm so broke for Thanksgiving. I'm putting my cat in the oven. That's so crazy. Desire of my that's like me saying I'm gonna put Buddy in the oven because I can't afford turkeys. Everyone eating cup of noodles this week. Rami says, economy is tough. I haven't kept any sneakers this year. Rio says, me, I'm not addicted. I just buy what I like. I mean, that's fair. Raffy, is resell dead? Is resell dead? Oh man, you want to go into this topic? Is resell dead? What do you mean by that? Like, you got to be specific, because are you talking about sneakers? Are you talking about like different things? Like, what do you mean by resell? Like, when it comes down to sneakers, like I'm not gonna say that it's completely dead, right? I would say that, and I've talked to, who I talked to over the weekend, that actually had a booth at ComplexCon was Common Hype. They actually ComplexCon. Common Hype had a booth at ComplexCon. I did not know that until day one. I did not know, and I went up to their booth on day two. I chatted it up with Drew and Bryson, and because Brandon wasn't there because I guess it was his wife's birthday, so he couldn't be there at day two. But I was chatting up with them, and I asked them, I was like, "Yo, so how's the resale been with sneakers. For them, it's been okay, just because obviously when it comes to resale stuff, chat, or like when you own a shop in general, right? It doesn't even have to be a resale shop. It's just a shop in general. If you have your own business and if you only have like maybe 1 or 2 stores, like it just depends on clientele, right? I mean, obviously there's good days, there's good months, and there's bad months, right? Like with any other retail, I'm sure there's some retailers that just do very, very well on the weekends. Some retailers do really, really well during the holiday season, you know, but I talked to them and it's cool to see that, like, I did give them a lot of credit because they did, because I didn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know they were going to be there, but they weren't selling sneakers. If you guys if you still follow Common Hype, they now sell, they have their own clothing brand now. Right? Like they have their own clothing brand. They're moving, which they said they're doing very, very well with. So it's nice how like some, you know, brands like themselves are pivoting to something else that they actually like, which is really, really cool. Because, you know, you can't really, if you're doing like sneakers full time, like you really can't really like, especially resell, like you can't really stick with the resell sneakers like for a long time. Like you have to at some point have to pivot. Like you really, really do, because it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy at all. Right? So, you know, I gave them the credit. That was really, really cool to see them at, you know, at ComplexCon, seeing them, you know, do their thing. So it was really cool to see. So they got a booth at ComplexCon so they could get vendor passes and buy all the stuff that resells. They got a booth at ComplexCon so they could get vendor passes and buy all the stuff that resells. Rami, why do you have to assume, bro? Why you gotta do that, bro? Why you gotta do that, bro? Why you gotta do that? Why you gotta do that, bro? It was only them two. It was only them two. I have a bunch of their clothes and they are fire. Most of their stuff is made from bamboo. None of that BS materials. What up, hey, what's up, crew? Shout out my boy, crew. Ain't that the truth? What up, crew? What up, dude? Good morning. What up, crew? Shout out my boy, crew, man. What up, what up, what up? He is stating his opinions, Raph. Yeah, I'd have to agree with Rami for once. Yeah. So you could buy all the stuff that resells. Rami, you doing the same shit, bro. You doing the same shit, bro. You doing the same shit. You doing the same shit. Remember, hey, Rami, remember when you juked Frank up, dude? When you juked Frank? When some of y'all juked Frank? Where, like, you guys would go for Frank's size on the brick by bricks. Then when one of you guys hit, you guys wouldn't sell it. You sell it to him for, like, 500 shipped. Hey, I'll help. I'll help for y'all. Hey, I'll help. But, hey, man, look at the resell. Oh, man, I got you, like, 400, 450 shipped, bro. I'm biking right now on mile 19. Morning, what store in the stock for? Oh, this is for the Jordan 1 Low. This is for the Jordan 1 Low Voodoos. This is for the Jordan 1 Voodoos. Jordan 1 Low Voodoos. All right, Jordan 1 Low Voodoos. Kissing Booth would making a killing. Bro, I told y'all at ComplexCon there was literally a whole strip club, bro, in there. I am not lying to you guys. Like, there was a whole strip club in ComplexCon. Literally strippers. And they literally had a booth, right, that was kind of close to civil regime. And there was girls, literally strippers. And I don't know what they were promoting. Maybe a strip club or something like that. But, like, they all had, like, G-strings on. Like, dead ass. Like, just walking around nonchalantly. Like, and then at the end, it was, like, at the backside of ComplexCon where they had the stripping stripper, with the strippers at. Like, they had poles and everything. And they were throwing money. Told y'all. Like, we walked by it, but it was already over. But they had money all over the floor. They had money all over the floor, bro. Yeah, I saw Waka Flocka. I'm not... It's Waka Flocka, bro. We walked right by him. I told y'all, when you go to ComplexCon, you see a bunch of celebrities, dude. You just, you know, Keith Lee was there, Waka Flocka was there, $2 was there. I mean, there was a ton of celebrities. I mean, there were streamers too. There was like Twitch streamers. Duke Dennis was there. I didn't recognize them at first because Duke Dennis kind of reminds me of King, but Duke Dennis he's like a skinny version of him in a way. But like, I was like, why does this guy look so familiar? And they ended up being Duke Dennis. They were literally treating him like a real celebrity, but he's just a streamer. Were they throwing cheeks though? I don't know. I didn't see all that. I just saw all that money was thrown by the time we walked by it. So how the hype in the Zions? The Zions, I think it's been hyped, man. I feel like the Zions have been hyped, bro. I feel like there is a good amount of hype around the Zions, and I feel like a lot of people are gonna want a pair, man. They're definitely gonna want a pair, dude. So how the hype in how much you throw, Big Raph? Oh my gosh, were they throwing cheeks though? I'm not sure. Like I said, Ty Dolla $ign. Sorry if I'm saying his name wrong. My bad. He just a 2K player. Streamers are celebrities, Raph. Yeah, nowadays, absolutely. Streamers didn't see it but described it perfectly because we were asking people. Like, me and the homie, he got kicks. We're just walking by it, and then like I asked somebody, I was like, were they legit stripping? And they're like, yeah, people are throwing money at them. I was like, oh, that's crazy. Do you think it would be an easy cop? I don't think so. I do not think so. But yeah. I would be down to hang out with Waka Flocka and TY what? Raph, you are a celebrity. I'm not nothing, bro. I'm literally just who I am, dude. I'll tell you that. Rafi, how much to shave your head? 0. I'm not shaving my head. Okay? That's the story you're telling wifey, huh? Absolutely. Chasing the bag by any means, Trap says. When do the Raffles results come out? I mean, Hibbett Sports W's went out already. Hibbett Sports W's already went out, I think. I don't know when the other W's go out. I don't know when. $2 is that what he meant? I need the Moonwalkers. Let's go, Chiefs. Tyler says. Oh, I did see that. The Chiefs won yesterday. It's so funny because none of y'all talk about the Chiefs anymore. How like Chiefs are done, Chiefs are this, Chiefs are that. And man, listen, all I gotta say is Lamar Jackson getting really close to coming back is all I'm saying. Okay, that's all I'm saying. They're coming back, and listen, if y'all didn't want to believe me that I could see the Ravens making a run, especially the fact that like, you know, after with the schedule that they have, like. They should be able to win a lot of these games. And listen, if Lamar Jackson comes back with you know, I think they could honestly make a run. I mean, they beat the Bears. I still think they could beat the Dolphins. They could beat the Vikings. They could beat the Browns. They could beat the Jets. They could beat the Bengals. And that's whenever, you know, Steelers and then Bengals, Patriots are looking hot right now. Packers and Steelers. And then like, I'm telling you, man, like some of y'all didn't want to believe me, but it's all good. I still think they could make a run. Ravens will probably make a wild card. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not saying that they'll win their division, but I still think they could make a run, bro. Okay? Like, that division is still up in the air. It really is, dude. Was it the AFC North? Hold on. Steelers are 5-3 or 4-3. Bengals are 3-5, and Ravens are right by. They're only 2 games behind, bro. Like, they could absolutely low-key win the division. They could. There could be a possibility that they could sneak up there if Lamar Jackson comes back and he plays well. He could sneak up there, bro. He's only 2 games behind. I mean, the Steelers, I'm not saying they're going to lose all their games, but I'm just saying that they could still have a chance, bro. Probably a wild card. Okay, it might be over. They're not getting a wild card, Keith says. Chiefs have not played anybody that lost to only 2 good teams they played, and the Eagles and Chargers too, says. Oh, man. Crown, what up, man? I know. Unfortunately, Tooth's bet is looking good for him. Hate to see the man with any win anything. Dude, listen. I truly think, listen, with no Jaden Daniels makes a huge difference, and it sucks because you got Deebo Samuels and Terry McLaurin just came back, and there's no Jaden Daniels. So, that is the huge unfortunate part, right? Like, let's be completely honest here, okay? Like, that does suck because, like, that team hasn't been healthy in the last month, and that's what I'm saying. Like, what do you think Mariota is going to do? That dude's straight garbage. I don't think I've ever made so many accounts for so many websites for these voodoos. You really want these voodoos, huh? You really want these voodoos, huh? You really want these voodoos. He did. I didn't watch the whole game because I was watching WWE and then I was doing a little bit more editing. But I didn't watch the whole game. I just saw that the Chiefs won. Kelsey went off yesterday. I think he had he had 1 touchdown. And then Kareem Hunt went off yesterday. Rashid Rice got a touchdown. So the Chiefs got all their weapons back. That's exactly what they wanted. In the beginning of the season, they really didn't have their core receiver, which was Rashid Rice. So Dodgers won. I did see the Dodgers win, man, this morning. I got tired last night. Couldn't stay up. Suggest me Converse, Chuck Taylors, or Nike. I do not know, Lord. I'm the wrong person to ask that. I'm sure somebody in the chat can answer that for you, but I probably can't answer that for you. APB has the Air Max 95 Eric Costins. I'm 8 raffles in so far for the Voodoos. I hope I hit on 1, but equal hates me, DeLeon says. Steelers looking to add Valdez Scantling. That'll help give them depth at the wide receiver. Steelers to add Valdez Scantling. Valdez Scantling is some ass bread and butter. Got my L from Hibbits. Suggest me. Got my first dub this week in fantasy football. Gonna win out now. There you go, Mr. Sheridan. There you go, my guy. I think I'm gonna be 7-1 in that league. I don't know who I beat this week. I got my ass whooped in fantasy. I'm not gonna lie. Assad says they aren't looking to add him. They did. They did add him, huh? That's not really saying much, to be honest. But that's Aaron Rodgers' guy. I'm not surprised. That's just bro. That's literally Aaron Rodgers' guy. And also, right? 2, it's Tyler Lockett. Tyler Lockett's now on the... I'm surprised that Rami didn't bring this up because Tyler Lockett is now on the Raiders, I think. Oh, man. Raiders, you might as well call that Seattle Raiders, bro, at that point. Oh, man. Tyler Lockett, I think he signed with the Raiders, bro. I think he got traded or something. Might as well send Russell Wilson out there. Might as well. Man, Pete Carroll is a bum, bro. Ryan Jacobs, good morning, my guy. Rappy boy. Rodgers, I might have missed this, but curious of what were your thoughts on the Jordan 12 taxis. You know what? I haven't seen them. Let me see. Jacoby, now Bowers coming back. Lock in. Top pick next season. You might as well just... Honestly, Rami, your team might as well just tank the season, bro. Might as well, and then get the top pick. That's what I would do, respectfully. Taxis got loaded up. Oh. Where's my taxi fans in here? Lockett is beyond washed. Absolutely. 2-5, 2-6 in the fantasy. Can I still make the playoffs? Yeah, if you make a nice little run. I want to bet at 3 a.m. last night. Only slept for 3 hours. Who's a Taxi 12 fan, man? This has got to be a big release for a lot of the OG heads in here. Like Taxi 12s, but I don't remember the last time I seen this shoe. It's been years. It's been so long since I've seen this shoe. This is a sneaker a lot of the OGs are gonna want for sure. Like for me, like I said, I've never really been a 12 fan. The only 12 I've had in my entire life was just the Taxi, not the Taxi, excuse me, the French Blue 12s, and that's it. But a lot of you OG heads, I know you guys are extremely excited about this one. I already got my 2 pairs of Taxis and 2 pairs of Chicago 1 Lows. There we go. Another 95 drop too. Let me see. Let's see. It's going to be limited. Watch. Another 95. Air Max 95 Big Bubbles. Loyal Blue. What is that? What's the zipper? What's up with the zipper? Dude, I love Air Max 95s. Now I got the neons and now I've been wearing them. Dude, I wore them all day yesterday, chat. The 95 Air Maxes, the neons. Dude, these are sick, dude. And I want to thank you guys. Anybody in here that been discussing with me about Air Max 95s, like now I understand. Like this is my very first Air Max 95 because I've always been a 90 guy, you know, growing up, and like now having these, like I love these, bro. I absolutely love these. So thank you guys so much for putting me on 95s. I guess it just depends on the colorway too. I'm not saying that like every 95 that's coming out is really nice. But this one specifically, I'm definitely next time moving forward, I'm going to go a half size up on all my 95s because they do run a little small. I loosened up the laces. That's how I wear them now. But man, just such a great shoe. Definitely dope. I wore these all day yesterday. I wore these second day at ComplexCon. And I love these, bro. I absolutely love these. And I cannot wait to add more, colorways into the collection. And obviously a lot of people are gonna say this is the best colorway, but I think if they come out with an infrared colorway, I think it's gonna be cool. I'm not crazy on the Eric Costins. I know I've had a couple people ask me about the Eric Costins. I'm not crazy on them, but I do like this colorway for sure because it reminds me of like the neon 90s that I used to have. So like that neon for some reason just hits a little bit different. I'll be careful, Raph. They'll cry and say you're bragging again. Oh gosh. Raph, you need to get the SB Air Max. The comfort is better. Yeah, you know what? That's what I heard, but I feel like, Rami, I think they need to just bring out a different colorway. That's all I would criticize about that shoe is that they absolutely need to bring out a different colorway because I know that I most likely would not wear that colorway. I just probably won't. Absolutely won't wear that colorway. There was a let me show y'all something. Let me see. There was this colorway that's coming out. Look at this. This is like, I feel like this gives Alma Munir vibes in a way, but like I get it. Like people are really excited about this colorway. So this is like an all brown colorway Air Max 95 that's coming out. It seems like a good amount of people are really excited about this shoe. So I mean they're cool. I just feel like I'm just over the whole like brown colorways, you know, like on a Jordan 1, on a Jordan 1 Low. You know, I've had my mochas, that's all I needed. But like, you feel me? Such a hype beast, only like 95s because it's hype, Jumperman Chris says. Yeah. It's solar red, not infrared. Yeah, solar red, okay. Those are super fire too, Drex says. Yeah, these are alright. Fire colorway, Queso says. They have a solar red. Yeah, these are nice. These are nice. These are definitely nice. Amir did that already? No, they didn't. Alma Mater's quality, like I'm not a big fan of the Alma Mater blocking. Like at least they add a little bit of white on this one, but I mean these ones are okay. This is nothing to really go crazy about. These ones are okay. Yeah, these ain't crazy. What happened to in-store? In-store EA happened yesterday, bro. Did you miss it? Exclusive access EA for in-store went out yesterday. You must have missed it, my friend. I'm just joking, fam. Jumperman Chris says, yeah, we know you're joking, Jumperman Chris. What up, dude? I believe the pink foam is in the OG, though. I'm just a huge 95 fan in general, though, Queso says. The Solar Red is really fire wrap. That's the next one you need to have, Sean says. What up, Customs? What up, man? Good morning. But I'm just glad that I was able to hit for retail, though, because, like, that sneakers pass was really clutch, dude. And, like, when I was looking at the sneakers pass when it went out, like, I was like, bro, like, I'm, like, debating on the size. And I was like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and go true to size. But once again, moving forward, I'm 100% going to go a half size up on all the Air Max 95s that I go for. But I've only really went for I've already told you guys, like, really, the only Air Max 95s that I really wanted was the neons. That's it. Like, everything else is, like, whatever. But, like, you know, I didn't really want anything else. I do want to bring this out, too. I heard ComplexCon next year will be in LA. It will be in LA. ComplexCon will be in LA for sure. I was talking to one of the PR teams when I was there, and I said, well, are you guys coming next year? And they said no. They will be in LA next year at ComplexCon. First look at the new Nike Air Max 9500s. Or 95,000 colorways. I'll give you guys my thoughts on this. I think the colorways are okay with the Air Max. This is the Zellerfeld. Once again, this is like the collab with Zellerfeld and Nike. I think the best colorway is this one. Where is it? Wait, it's not this one. Hold on. It's this one. I like this one out of all of them. Maybe because I'm just like, you know, the sailed colorway is cool. I know there was a ton of people rocking this one, dude. A lot of people. We still going? Oh, I am going, bro. I will be there 300%. I will 300% be there. The black one already loaded on Sneakers app. Did they really? Oh. Wait, when did this drop? Wait, when did they drop, chat? Did they like shock drop or something? I must have missed it. Did they like shock drop these on sneakers? Like, when did this happen? Yeah, I know. They only dropped like 125 pairs. When did this happen? This must have happened over the weekend then. I need the I'll have the Air Max 1000. They are super comfortable, so I know they are 9500 is going to be crazy. I mean, in person they're okay. Yeah, they're crazy in person though. Draw opens at 10 November. It doesn't have really much of a date. They've been up for a day or two. Man, I haven't been paying attention. They drop on November 28th. $250. Okay. So they drop in November. Because it says sold out unless they did a small shock drop, but it doesn't really specifically have a date. They dropped the 28th, it says. Okay. The 28th of this of next month, right? Of November. $250, chat. I'm wondering how many pairs they're really going to drop. I truly think that, like, since they're getting a lot of attention around the Zellerfeld Air Maxes, like, I truly think they need to do like a really big drop, dude. What up, DB4? I appreciate you, man, as always, bro. I truly think that they need to do a big drop for the Air Max Zellerfelds. Like, it seems like a lot of people are huge fans of them. And, like, even the fact that people stood in lines for this shoe, like, just kind of shows that people really, really want a pair. Because, like, the way they dropped, like I told you guys, the way they dropped it at ComplexCon is that like they, what's it called? They're really trying to push this out, bro. That's why it makes sense, dude. That's why it makes sense to why like they sent like the Air Max 1000s to a bunch of like what's it called, to a bunch of a bunch of influencers. Remember that one time where they were really pushing it out to influencers for the Air Max 1000s? I mean, that makes a whole lot of sense, dude. It makes a whole lot of sense, dog. Makes a whole lot of sense. I think they want to resell them. Mine says November 28th also, Eric says. Yeah, ugly. Yep, November 28th, K5 says. They didn't fix everything after the AWS crash. Trey says they can't do a huge drop because how long it takes to make each pair is crazy. So until they can step your up production to be faster, they will all be limited. But the Air Costins SBs are way nicer than these. I agree. Air Costins, a lot of people are expecting Air Costins to drop that ComplexCon. There was a pair out there somewhere. There was only a few pairs that they dropped, but I don't know. I don't think they plan on wanting to drop I don't think they planned on wanting to drop Air Costins at ComplexCon, honestly. Like, because I truly think that the Air Costins, for some reason, I feel like those shoes are going to be extremely limited. I feel like they're going to be dumb limited, bro. I truly think they are. So, I think they're going to be limited. Only 125 pairs and you couldn't buy them, Trey says. Zion Williamson Voodoo is only selling for retail on StockX. Did you bring any heat back? Ayo Sosa says, yeah, I mean, I did an unboxing yesterday. We got the Air Jordan 11s, the Mojaves. We got those. What else do I have? I'm missing something. Oh yeah, my J tips. I got the J tips on Sunday, which is really, really dope. I really love those. So I asked Eric myself at Complex. He said it's Nike, a Nike thing, that they wouldn't approve anything for him. They wouldn't give him anything for the event, Jackson says. Yeah, I feel like at this point, like I feel like Nike has full control. Like they want full control of a lot of the drops, but at the same time they want their collaborator to be more involved. I feel like, have you guys noticed that a lot of the collabs that they have done, like Nike this year, that they want their not community but their team to be more involved with the community? Have you guys noticed that? I don't know if you guys noticed it, but I feel like I've noticed it in a way that they want some of their collaborators to be more involved with some of the drops. Like, for instance, if you really look back on like Brick by Bricks, like also the SB Jordan 4, how like we didn't even know that Eric Costin was going to get another collab this year. And it's crazy to think about it, how like, you know, Eric Costin ended up being the one to like spill the beans about the SB Jordan 4 restock, right? Or not the restock, but the shock drop that they had, and Eric Costin was the one that shared that link. Come to find out, dude was the one. Dude is gonna be making a collab with Nike this year again, which was the Air Max 95. So community outreach and involvement, absolutely, 100%, as they should. I agree. Like, especially Awake, they were really involved with the community as well. Nigel Sylvester, obviously, I mean, they did a lot of things for him this year as well, especially with the Brick by Bricks, with the Jordan 1 Low Nigel Sylvester. They've done a good amount of stuff. J-Tip releasing a raffle this week on Equal, Pat says. Probably releasing the rest of the what up, Jack? Probably releasing the rest of the inventory that they have left, probably. Like, if you didn't, or if you weren't able to go to ComplexCon, I wouldn't be surprised if like J-Tip has like stock for the all red colorway. So You didn't know, but skaters and SB heads are tuned in, Roman says. Nice. Makes it better when they're involved. Oh, I think so too. I agree. I think a lot of these collaborators should be more involved with the people, the consumers that are, and I think it honestly will build up a lot more hype and a lot more attention around their brand. You know what I mean? Because like, the thing is, like, with a lot of these collaborators and brands, they obviously want to give it to the true fans, right? Because like, it's like a lot of shops that go to, right? It's like a lot of shops that, you know, have their shop open, stuff like that. But it's like, are the people even like supporting the shop outside of like hype sneakers? You know, it's like, oh well, they're only around whenever it's hype. He said in an interview that he designed the FE over the 3 years ago, and it's been humming into life. Nike has shoes planned out for 4 years in advance. Raph, need that red J tips. Deadly Venom says, I feel like the thing is, like, the J tips were a pretty easy cop. Like, in day one, I'll say this, Deadly Venom, and some people could vouch for this when they were like Walter, the homie Synergy, and the homie Tenene, they were with me. And like the guy was like, hey, we sold out on a size, I think they said they sold out between a size 10 to a size 11.5 or something like that. And they're getting more stock. So this guy had to leave the line and come back again. Like he ended up skipping us, which was fine because he was waiting outside the line and waiting for the size. And I think they brought the stock from day 2 that they wanted to save to day 1 because they probably were not surprised, but they were like, probably like, dang, we're selling out pretty well, which was dope because like J-Tip's booth was right up right in the front. Like it was like Vans, and then it was the Billionaires Boy Club, and then he was right behind their table, their booth. So that was kind of cool that he was kind of close to the main walkway, because if you like walk straight, you'll see J-Tip's table first, right on the right side, like his entire booth. So that was cool that his booth got a lot more attention because it was right up front. So that was cool too. So, but there was a good amount of people that came out and support J-Tip. Like the line was pretty long when we started waiting for our pairs. There was a lot more people that jumped in that line. So that was kind of cool that he got shown a lot of love. So how's Billionaires Boy Club still alive? I don't know, man. Their shoes sold out though, Chris. Like you'd be surprised how many people actually stood in line for their sneakers. Me personally, I wasn't a fan of their shoes, but they sold out. They sold out on all their sneakers. So, Phil from Unheard Of is super friendly and fans for real. Nigel only talks to Raph. Yeah, huh? I feel like Unheard Of should have their own booth at ComplexCon next year. I feel like Unheard Of did an amazing job. Phil and his team did an amazing job out there. What he's done. I think they had his event the weekend of, but like it was a little bit before it. But I feel like he should have his own booth at ComplexCon next year. I truly think so. I think Adidas should make that happen. I understand that they did a Hellstar collab this year with Adidas, but I think Unheard Of should do something like the creativity that they have and what Phil's been doing. I feel like they should put that to life at ComplexCon, and so a lot of people could actually, witness and see instead of, what I'm saying, because he has his pop-ups and a lot of his opening, of his drops at Cincinnati. But I truly think that he should expand and letting his brand kind of welcome more people that really mess with him at ComplexCon. You know what I'm saying? That's my personal opinion. It's like J-Tip, right? J-Tip has an opportunity to expand, his brand every single year to go to ComplexCon. And, a lot of people show mad love, especially outside of ComplexCon. And I just feel like, I feel like Unheard Of should be at that level to have their own booth at ComplexCon and Phil, what's it called? Showcasing his stuff. What was your favorite thing you saw there, Ralph, besides the strip club? Mr. Sheridan says. What was the best thing? Man, there was a lot of stuff, man. I feel like every brand had their moments, dude. Truly. I thought what was really underrated was the first, and it's crazy because like it was the first booth that you walk in, which was the Jordan, not the Jordan store, but the Jordan booth where they had to showcase the book. I don't know if you guys heard of the $2,300 book that they were selling, but they were selling the book at ComplexCon. But it was like, I didn't know what it was because it wasn't really labeled outside. It was like a box booth, so you couldn't really see unless you walked in. And then an employee like was telling us, hey, if you guys want to come in, this is the Jordan book, whatever. I was like, oh shoot, like they're selling the book here, and I didn't even know. I didn't find that out until like later during the event, and we finally saw it. And we decided to walk in there. So they're gonna have a back door open at ComplexCon. Steven says, how come those Air Max 95,000 say sold out? It's probably a glitch, bro. It's probably a glitch. It's most likely a glitch. Someone asked me about my opinion about this shoe right here, the Strangelove Dunks. Yeah, the book was like $2,300, dude. There's like 2 different versions of the book. Did you not watch the vlog? Yeah, if you watch the vlog, like the guy that was what's it called, showcasing the book, I let him, I told him, I was like, hey man, you could show off the book if you want. Let me show y'all something real quick. Let me bring this up real quick.
This is like where
I told y'all, look at this. This is the Hellstar booth, bro. This is the Hellstar booth. Hold on.
like all this time we were here since
I think we didn't find this booth until like 2 o'clock. It's like 1 o'clock. I don't know.
I don't even know, 9 o'clock in the morning, and we finally found it. And obviously,
Because like every year, each booth is like different. Like last year, like Hellstar's booth, it was like, what did they? It looked like a fence. Like they had a fence.
no Adidas.
But this, their booth was a lot bigger this year than last year. Their booth last year was not big at all, and they went crazy because it was Adidas.
Hellstar, like I said, the Adidas heard about. Cool.
Oh, here it is. Here's the book I was telling you guys about.
Jordan store. Look at this. Ali, sure.
This book was $2,300. $2,300. Who's paying $2,300 for the book?
Yeah, sorry.
With all the time you spent featuring Civil, promoting Civil, streaming Civil, how much are they paying you? 0.
Sorry.
Dougie, 0. Bro, you gotta understand. Some of y'all need to understand, dude. I like Civil. I fuck with the brand, dude. Just like how much money you put in Adidas, right, Dougie? Like how much you promote it, how much you talk about it, how much you love it. You got to realize, bro, I'm a consumer myself, dude. That's why I genuinely love Civil, how much you love Adidas and how much money and investments that you put into Adidas. That's truly how I feel about Civil. Like I really fuck with the brand, bro. And like the thing is, what was cool that I didn't mention, that I went to the Civil booth the other day. On day 1? Yeah, it was day 1. We went back there and we saw the owners, and bro, they knew who I was, bro. Like one of the dudes that runs Civil knew who I was, which was cool. I think that was sick as hell, bro. I think that was dope as shit, dude. I think that was dope. And you guys got to realize, man, like I'm a consumer. Like I understand that you guys see me as a content creator, but like I'm a consumer myself. I have things that I don't just promote things because like I promote it. I promote it because I actually genuinely like the brand, right? Like for instance, like there was one brand that I used to push heavy until they finally gave me a code, was Street Market Supply. I remember when Street Market Supply they were like, when they first started, like I didn't know who they were. I just heard they were kind of local, you know, but I started just live copying it and, you know, buying their stuff until they finally noticed me. So But yeah. But that's just like this. Just how I am. Just if I fuck with the brand, I fuck with the brand. So.
Oh wow, this book is heavy. Yeah. And I honestly don't
Yeah,
know,
this
man.
this
It's
book
like
is this book was actually pretty heavy. This shit was like 40 pounds, bro.
display, yeah.
So they're all numbered.
Yeah, that's super cool. That's awesome. Well, thank you so much for letting us look at them. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it.
I see you at the Orlando says. Oh my gosh. Here's your guys' Vans. How do y'all think about the Vans? How y'all think about the Vans, bro? How y'all think about the Vans? How y'all think about the Vans, bro? How do you guys think about the Vans? I would have leaned all the way in, and they gave me the bag. Now what? Yeah, maybe one day, dude. Maybe one day, dude. Eventually, that like, because I was telling the homie Tanene is that like, you know, as much as I love Civil and stuff like that, and hopefully one day that they'll really maybe give me a code. But like at the end of the day, bro, it's just probably I don't fit their aesthetics. Like I'm like not like an athlete, you know. After only buys what he likes. Yeah, I just buy what I like, man, you know? I just buy what I like at the end of the day, dude. Like, I really do. Like, you know? So, these Vans are not bad. I like the white colorway better, I think. But these are cool. A lot of people are going crazy on it. You know what's so crazy is that, like, people are criticizing 2Js. Like, oh my gosh, dude. I think dude was, like, hated all weekend, bro. Like I seen a ton of people just hating on him because he went like on a shopping spree, and someone commented and reposted the video of someone showing him, and everyone's like, so this is where all the GoFundMe money went, which was insane. I was like, ain't no way. I didn't even know that 2J's had a GoFundMe page. I'm not sure what's it called? I didn't know what the GoFundMe page was for, but yeah, dude, that Twitter was going in on him, bro, and I was just like, man, I'm gonna be on the sideline on this one. Show them the video of you hooping in the league. Eyewear says shopping arena. Yeah, he had like bags, bro, bags, and he had the Vans on too, so he probably got hooked up, man. You know, one day they will acknowledge you. Hopefully one day, man. Hopefully one day. Shouts to Mike. See, the white ones were nice, and I think these were purposely like dirtied. Dude, I'm not gonna hold you. The Vans guy that was running the booth was low-key an asshole.
White colorway as well. So I think retail,
like, I'm telling you guys, like, motherfuckers are Hollywood, bro.
This was like literally the longest line in the event.
Like the line was insane for this, but their booth wasn't even that big. The booth was absolutely not that big over there. Look at this, bro. Sneaker of the year panel. I do feel bad. I forgot her name. But I was hearing that she didn't really know a lot of the releases this year. I feel bad for her. And I feel like they should have involved her. I feel like Joe LaPuma was trying to involve her a lot more because she was kind of quiet. I feel like Brennan was kind of quiet in a way, but I feel like obviously Fat Joe was talking a whole lot, which is fine. You know, obviously this is a interaction panel. And obviously Joe LaPuma was basically running the show. But then I think everyone was like real quiet when she brought up Tim's. Like she had brought up Tim's, how like Tim should be on the top 10 or something like that. I think that was I'm not sure that was quoted, but she had brought Tim's up and everyone went silent, bro. I love how you walking around the L-Star booth looking for Johnny. His name is, bro, I didn't know who the girl was talking about, bro. I didn't know who the girl was talking about. He wasn't to be found. I was like, Johnny. Oh, too bad. So sad. Get your knowledge up. Straight to Toe says, bro, I couldn't find him. I don't know who he was. I didn't know how he looked like. I didn't know at all, bro. Hit that like button. Make sure you guys run it up for the one time though. Smash that like button. If you haven't watched this vlog, the vlog is now live. Make sure you guys run it up. How can anyone get a word in with Fat Joe and Upscale? And he can't. You know, Upscale was like, people were criticizing Upscale and how people didn't like him. He seemed pretty cool whenever he was up there. Like, he was cool. Like, he was putting out some good takes. And like, he had some good pointers. And I feel like, because I haven't watched a Complex video in a while, right? I haven't watched a video from ComplexCon or Complex in a while. But I've heard that a lot of people does not like Upscale, but he seemed like a cool dude up there, man. Like, he really did. He really does. Like, he seemed a pretty cool dude. And he was vouching a whole lot about the jellyfishes, which was cool too. But obviously a lot of people didn't agree that the jellyfishes should have been up there. But like I said, it's, you know, the list is whatever people want to, you know, a lot of people criticize the list. I'll tell you that. Honestly, would take DJ Khaled over Upscale. He's a rich gatekeeper. Beetlejuice says. It's the podcast. Upscale is just hard to listen to. Yeah, I guess so. But like, this was my first time like listening to him. You know, like I said, I know he was a new member to the Complex, you know, panel, and I've heard a lot of criticism about him. But you know, with this Sneaker of the Year talk, I think he had pretty good pointers, and valid points on certain shoes. But like at the same time, like I don't know. He seems cool. He glazing. I mean, bro, so my mind. But the thing is, like, sure, like, but the thing is, a lot of people are gonna have a passion for certain silhouettes, which is fair. Like, some people are not gonna understand. Well, I don't understand why this is on the list. Like, I've come to realize, especially with sneakers, like, and I've said this yesterday, is that a ton of people are going to criticize their list because they are they have a huge platform, which will mark a huge impact into sneakers and what they put out. So, and I get that, because a lot of people were saying, well, this is like definitely a marketing move that, they are, that why the certain shoes are up there. Like, for instance, like jellyfishes, like in my personal opinion, like I am not a crazy fan of the jellyfishes, but I could totally understand why people would possibly put that shoe on their top 10. But like I told you guys, like me personally, I would not put jellyfishes on my top 10. I just wouldn't. I'm not a fan of the sneaker. I get that some people may like it more than I do, but I feel like certain shoes that dropped this year that were really forgotten, that I felt like that should have been on that list. And remember what I told y'all, like there is some shoes that really people were really excited about. They were excited for it to come out and everybody wanted them, and then ends up not being on the list, and I told y'all, like, watch until the year goes by. Some people are going to forget some of these shoes that even dropped. And the only shoe that was really up there that was like that dropped really in the beginning of the year was what? Metallic 5s and then Brick by Bricks. All the other shoes, these all dropped recently in the last 3 months, I think. Undefeated dropped in August. Neons dropped. Technically, the Neons 95 didn't really have an official drop on Sneakers app. They made it more of like a JD Sports like exclusive. Jellyfishes were like a month ago. Awake 5s were back in August. SGAs were literally like maybe a month ago, 2 months ago. 17s just dropped a couple weeks ago. The Lil Yachty's was over the summer, I believe. The 5s were back in February or March. Levi's were over the summer as well. So a lot of these were all recent drops besides the 5s, really, I mean, and I told y'all, like, SB4s are up there. I feel like Unions was a huge drop when they had their drop. So I just feel like there was some shoes in this list that I feel like, obviously some shoes should have been added or replaced. But I mean, I don't know. You guys give me your thoughts. We kind of discussed this yesterday, but 17's off the list and the second 95. I just feel like, in my personal opinion, okay, maybe this might be You guys let me know, okay? You guys let me know. I feel like a list of top 5, okay? I mean, you could do your list however you want to, but this is just me not criticizing, but saying like a top 5 sneaker should be a shoe that is accessible to everybody. Like, meaning every single shoe should either drop on Sneakers app. You should be able to have a chance on the Confirmed app. You know, that's what I'm trying to say. For instance, like, let's see. Okay, what shoe on here wasn't on the Nike Sneakers app? The 17s were not on the Nike Sneakers app, right? I feel like the 17s, like, I get it that they want to drop them as an exclusive. They were making the 17s like mom and pop shop stores only, but I feel like it should be on the list if they drop on Sneakers app. I just, that's how I feel, because in the public's eyes, it's like, well, I didn't even have a chance. Well, there was only one site that got them, you know, which was obviously, you know, wherever they freaking dropped it at, you know. Jellyfishes, obviously they dropped on the Confirmed app. I feel like the 95s do get its flowers, but at the same time, not everybody really got an opportunity to buy them. They didn't even drop on Sneakers app, right? Like the Pink Awakes, they didn't drop on Sneakers app. That was more of the Awake exclusive. So no black or white cement 3s. What? Cement 3, you talking about the cement 4s? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like 95 neons, those weren't on the Nike Sneakers app. The 17s were on the Nike Sneakers app, you know what I'm saying? Like, and like the SGAs, man, like, I get it, they dropped on the Sneakers app, but they only dropped like under like 900 pairs of them too on release date. Like, there was barely any inventory for the sneaker. Let's be honest, we already know Complex Sneaker of the Year is all paid advertisement for their friends. Always have been. They're, I mean, like I said, like, they do have a really big platform where, like, you know, could easily think that this is definitely a, you know, marketing, not a scheme, but like a marketing list, you know, but it is yes and no on it, you know, yes and no is what I would say. Like, if we start seeing more 17s start to drop next year, then it would make sense. Like Jellyfishes, I am a big believer that Jellyfishes, they're gonna drop tons of pairs of these in the future. Like, obviously there's a lot of attention around the Jellyfishes, so as Adidas, in my personal opinion, they should just keep dropping them. You know, I'm not wearing half of these shoes if they are free. Same with the Nigels. Nike only drop a few pairs. I mean, they've been pushing Nigel, and they've been giving him an opportunity to really showcase his you know, his story and whatnot. I mean, this is the biggest push I've seen for Nigel in a while, right? Like, he had the Jordan 4 RMs, right? That was one, because he haven't had a collab in a long time, and then they push another, which is the Brick by Bricks, and then he ends up getting the Jordan 1 Low, or Better with Time. So, like, in next year, I wouldn't be surprised if they give Nigel Sylvester 3 silhouettes in 1 year, bro. Really. Like, I would not be surprised. Would not be surprised at all if they give Nigel like 3 more drops next year as well. So, Complex, this is majority right. The most hype release this year, 17 shouldn't be on there. Not popular to everyone. Actually, you're saying about the Jellyfish Nike will do with the 1000s. Yes and no on that one, because obviously with Air Max 1000s, right? Like, they've already moved on to new models, right? They did the Air Max 1000s first, and now they introduced with the Air Max 95000. So, like, I don't think it's the same, because with Pharrell Williams Adidas, like, they're dropping multiple colorways already for the Jellyfishes. They haven't really moved on to a new Jellyfish 2. You know what I'm saying? For instance, with the Air Max 1000s, they've only came out with 3 different colorways with the Air Max 1000s, and they moved on already to a new model, you know? But the Jellyfishes is what? They dropped the orange one, the green, the blue, which was Complex exclusive. So there was only a few colorways already for the Jellyfishes, but I think they're going to continue on dropping more colorways, you know. Obviously with the retail price at $300, but obviously, you know, the rollout with the Jellyfish's Adidas has been very, very successful. Like, this is my opinion, I am very surprised with the Jellyfishes of how many people actually like it. You know, like, think about it. With the last couple years of Adidas finally cut ties with Ye, and it's like, okay, you know, people are like, yo, Adidas is dead, Adidas is this, nothing with Ye. But I feel like Adidas has bounced back and proven to everybody they could do it without Ye. Truly. I know I feel like there's a good amount of Adidas fans in here that could maybe agree with me that I feel like Adidas has been doing very, very well without Ye. Like, they might not be making as much money as, you know, they did with Ye, but I feel like they're doing absolutely an amazing job of how they've been rolling out a lot of the new stuff in the last couple years. So I truly think that they've definitely bounced back, you know, very, very well. And they responded to the public very well because, like I said, the public was like, yo, Adidas, like, what are they going to do? You know, like, what are they going to do? Like, what are they going to do? Pharrell doesn't. And the thing is, like, Pharrell Williams as well, like, dude bounced back as well. Like, the last time I heard about, you know, Pharrell Williams was the Human Racers, bro. That was the last thing that I really heard, you know, him dropping. I haven't really paid attention since then. I'm sure he had different collabs and different shoes that had dropped, but I just haven't really been paying attention to it. So with all these great names, sup up and join the collection family, DHS. Facts, bro. Adidas got the producers that inspired Ye's music career. That's some and the thing is, like, you think about it too, like, Steven Smith obviously did a collab with Crocs. Dude, it's insane how that shoe, or that just slide, I guess, looks exactly like the foam runner. Let's see, he's a legend. He's a LV creative designer, bro. He got shit popping over the years over there. Yeah, I'm not saying he doesn't, but I'm just saying I'm telling you, Baltimore, that I haven't just been paying attention. That's it. Like, I'm not saying that he's horrible. Like, I'm not saying that. Like, sure, if you treat him as a legend, sure. Like, he's definitely made his mark with, you know, bigger brands, with LV and stuff like that. But like I told you, like, I haven't just been paying attention. That is it, bro. That is it. That's my honest answer to it. I honestly haven't really been paying attention. So, like, truly, I don't really buy anything from LV anyways. But I can sell a few thousand pairs of one silhouette, but Ye can sell hundreds of thousands. I mean, I don't want to compare the two, right? I don't want to compare to the two. So, no comparison to Ye. Cap of what? What are we capping about? Like, I just said, like, obviously Ye has done an amazing job and has made a lot of money throughout the years with Adidas, but at the same time, Adidas have absolutely bounced back without him. Like, maybe you're a Ye stance and you support him and you love him so much, but Ye and Adidas is officially over, bro. You just got to move on, right? You got to move on from it, man. I'm still going to give, you know, Adidas their credit, you know, that they've responded to the public and they've done an amazing job without him. So there's nothing wrong with that as well. But if you want to stick around with Ye and, like, you know, Ye's done, yeah, like I said, Ye's done, he's made his mark in the sneaker community. But at the end of the day, Adidas has responded without him and they've done an amazing job. So some people don't know how to move on from, you know, certain things that, you know, that's just kind of over, you know. He made his mark, and I see he made his mark. I mean, he'll make his mark anywhere, bro. They really have. Yeah, how they bounce back? Because I just explained it. I explained it. Just throw the whole Adidas brand in the trash is crazy, dude. Adidas is not bad, dude. They've dropped a good amount of stuff this year. I was trying to get an Adidas sponsorship. Yay the world. Yay the world. Adidas bounce back more like staying afloat. B. Lewis says. I guess, unless you guys just don't like any of the Adidas stuff, which is fine. Like I'm telling y'all, I'm not a big fan of the jellyfishes. Like I'm not crazy on it. So, when you have cats fighting on the strips over your shoe, you on to something. Did you see the strange love? The strange thing. Sorry, did I say strange love the last time? Stranger Things. You know, I have not. You know what? Some people might criticize me for this, but I have not watched any Stranger Things. Okay. Checks over strikes, my boy. I've bought more Adidas this year than Nike and Jordan. It's more than liking it, or are they buying it? So y'all just gonna ignore the Bad Bunnies, huh? Brittany, what's good? Tanene says, "What up, Tanene? What's good, dude? I love those gazelles too. Those Bad Bunny gazelles." And I thought those were cool. Obviously, some people wouldn't, but I feel like they were actually really, really popular this year too. Shows, man, you ain't missing much. Are you talking about Complex? Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't really watch. I haven't watched in a while, you know. So I don't know. That's just my thing about certain stuff. Like it's cool that, you know, different brands are doing certain things, and I totally understand that. Like I just feel like as a sneakerhead that I could appreciate the things that are different, right? Like I get it that like you guys know I'm very biased when it comes to Nike and Jordan. But like I could also appreciate that like a lot of these individual like brands and like artists that are collabing with Jordan brand, or even different brands, that a lot of these artists and individual are collabing with these brands. I could appreciate that. You know, some people may not like it, but others may, right? Because everyone has different sense of style. Not everyone's gonna have the same swag as you, right? But like just being at ComplexCon it was just nice seeing like all the different varieties of styles and what people wear. I know it was funny because like Fat Joe kind of touched on like I feel like he was kind of touching on like the baggy trend right now, because you've seen a lot of people wearing like oversized like pants. Like I'm telling you, like oversized pants. Like I'm like, I don't know how people, some people could rock it, but me personally, I'm short as shit. I can't rock like a really, really baggy pants. Like I've seen where like, I don't know if you guys seen it, but I don't know if this is the trend. I don't know where I've been, but like I've seen a good amount of people at ComplexCon that was wearing like the because Fat Joe kind of like said like the parachutes. That's what he was calling them. Like it was like these really baggy pants, and they had boxers that are already like stitched on there, but like you still have to wear like briefs, but like it's like another material that's stitched onto the pants, and then like you purposely show it, but it looks like you're wearing, like you're showing your boxers, but you're not showing your boxers. I have never seen that before. I seen a whole lot of that when I was at ComplexCon. Like it was like really, 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 really baggy pants with like a crop tee, or a crop shirt, and like really bulky shoes. That's literally what I saw a whole lot at ComplexCon. And like I get it, like the fashionista guys are going to be coming out from the woodwork because there's a lot of brands out there that are promoting their brands. But like me personally, I don't know. So the pants made a comeback. Yeah, I guess so. You can't wear them because you don't have kneecaps, Raph. Orlando says. I don't know. I don't know how I'm explaining it. Like I said, I don't know if you guys seen it before, but I don't know if you guys see my vision. But I seen that everywhere, bro. Everywhere, all over ComplexCon, man. That's what a lot of people were wearing, and I feel like it really looks good. It probably only looks good with taller people. Like for me, if I had wear a fit like that, dude, I don't think I'd fit the aesthetic, man. I just wouldn't fit in, and I just wouldn't. I just wouldn't. Just like Ningo jeans back in the day. We back in the 90s. Was that a 90s thing? Definitely a late 90s, early rave scenes vibes. Straight so says. Funny how everyone hated on the Soulja Boy era, baggy pants, and then it went to skinny jeans. Now it's baggy pants again. I mean, it's a whole circle, bro. It really is. Like, that's just how like trends work. There's always like a new trend of fashion every single year, and then like you start to see a lot of brands, a lot of retailers end up following that type of scene. You know, must have just watched Step Up. But I mean, ComplexCon there was a lot of people, man. There was a shitload of people there, man. A lot of people. Like, you thought, like, some people probably thought ComplexCon was gonna be like a sneaker con. Like, no, it's nothing like a sneaker con, man. Like, absolutely nothing. And the booths, there were so many booths to look at. Like, there was obviously like individual brands that was showcasing their stuff, but like, you know, but other than that, they had a good amount of like, you know, bigger brands that were showcasing their stuff, and they had a really, really cool booth. They need to bring back thing about jeans. What up, Brad? What up, Going Ghost? Man, should not be wearing that many accessories. I'm short, Raff, and I wear baggy stuff. It might not just be your thing, and that's okay. Maybe just like, it could just be like, for me, like, obviously, you know, Bluebird, like, it could be the top body type as well. Like, I don't know. Like, maybe, like I said, maybe it's just not my style at the end of the day, you know. But honest opinion on bulky shoes. My honest opinion about bulky shoes. What do you want me to say? I mean, bulky shoes is fine. I mean, if you want to wear bulky shoes, that's cool, I guess. Morning Collection fam, it's all these Travis Scotts and Cardi fans. Dude, it's social media in general, man. It's absolutely social media. It's just social media, bruh. It's just social media. Social media will influence a lot of people onto wearing certain things. You know, we get influenced everywhere, man. On the internet, everybody does. Everybody here gets influenced some way, somehow. Okay, some way, somehow, dude. Some way, somehow, a lot of us get influenced to like something. Especially with clothes. It's like, if you like something you see online, you just got influenced. Bad Bunny fans too. Is that the DHS? Anything above a size 10 and a bulky shoe are a no-go. I'd probably give it to Migos for bringing it back. The bell bottoms type umbrella. You know what's gonna come back one day? You know what's gonna come back one day, chat? Suspenders. So everyone start rocking the suspenders. You know what I'm saying? You just clip the suspenders on and then you just let it hang. Bring that back. Bring back the suspender swag. They tight jeans and joggers can't even put my phone in my pocket. SMH. Any more influence me to get more? It is when we will get an undefeated results. Probably today. Undefeated results probably will go out today, most likely. Either today or tomorrow. Oh, if anybody wants the stock numbers for the Voodoos, there it is. If y'all wanted the stock numbers. Is it overalls, suspenders, whatever? What's gonna come back is guys carrying purses away, Jamie says. Well, it's like how people wear the what's it called? Where people wear the what's it called? Golly, the fanny packs. Bring back across your clothes backwards days. Zero Urcher look team says. Is Rami still here? I gotta ship out Rami. Yo, Rami, you gotta make me a label for your hat, my friend. If you want your hat, dude, like you gotta send me a label. You gotta send me a label. There's only a couple people that hit me up with these hats. So yeah, I don't know if Rami's in here. And New York Dad hit me up too, so I thought I'd help. Look, shouts to Rami. Look, you're even your best friend, dude. Shouts to New York Dad, dude. New York Dad wanted a hat. You guys are both twins, dude. Y'all need to make up, bro. Dead ass. Y'all should have been good friends, bro. Y'all should have been good friends. Oh, I also got a t-shirt. I also got a t-shirt. This is from the shop that I got from... I haven't worn these shirt yet. I need to wear this shirt. This shirt's sick. I got the shirt from... Where did I get this at? Where did I get this shirt from? I got a t-shirt. I forgot where I got this from. I forgot where I got that from. Yeah, you gotta make me a label, bro. I don't know when you want your hat, but you gotta make me a label, my friend. Rafi, did you see the West Side Gun Saucony Club? They are loud colors, but I kind of like them. I haven't. Y'all should touch each other's cheek. That's so crazy too. That's so crazy, bruh. That's so crazy. Men need to worry less about fashion, more about the world, Jojo says. Yo, Toof, I'm not gonna hold you, bro. That's freaking crazy, bro. That's an insane comment. Did I see? No, I did not. I did not see that going goes. I did not see. I do need more fitteds, man. I really do. I do need more fitteds for sure. I do need more fitteds. Let me tell you about my best friend, Ayo Sosa says. What up, V? Good morning, bro. What up, dude? Oh, man. Hey, man, listen, there's more important things that's happening in the world, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, way more positive things that we could look and outlook of the world, man. For real. You know? I'm gonna send a label later. Yeah, I have a box ready too, Rami. It's gonna be in a small, like 8x8 box. Just to let you know. So we need to bring the hat channel back to life. Well, the thing is, like, the hat channel was on a run for sure. Like, does anybody in here collect hats? Anybody in here collect hats? Like, the hat channel was like, I mean, it was popping like a couple years ago, but it's just like you get to a point where like people have enough hats. You feel me? Like, it got to a point where like people have enough hats, man. Cross shoulder bags is still a purse, DH says. Yeah, in a way. I still wear it. Generational beef at its finest, Frank says. Tooth projecting his fanatic fantasies. I do. Yeah, I definitely need to some new fitteds, because like I wear the same fitteds. I have a lot of fitteds that I don't really wear as much. And so, like, I don't know. I don't collect them, but I wear hats. Yeah, but I don't need to be tagged in every hat post. Straight to Toe says. Gotcha. Shut up. What, I'm still over here dying laughing, Rahu says. Hey, yo, Rahus, I got a notification yesterday that your boy Berto unfollowed me on Instagram. I was like, damn, dude, what did I do, bro? I get notifications to anybody that unfollows me, and I see it, and I saw that the homie, your homie Berto, unfollowed me. I don't know what I did wrong. Must have maybe I hit on brick by bricks for retail. People crashed out on bro. People crashed down on me on my Instagram DMs, bro. People crashed out on my Instagram DMs that, like, they're like, man, it's always you that's hitting, and then it's like all the YouTuber always hit. I was like, man, listen, like, I went to this event. That's how you hit shoes. If you want a shoe, you got to show up. That's it. Like, if you want to hit on these shoes, like, yeah, I just have it. It's part of my Instagram thing. I've been having it for like so long. Like, it just pings me when someone unfollows me. That's it. I saw his name. I thought it was funny. Raph, was able to cop 3 of the Kais Omar hats on Saturday. You know, he asked me to come to his event on Friday, but I couldn't go. I couldn't go, man. I couldn't go. So these Oogans are crazy. Got to watch out for them. I hung out with the Craze the other day. I I hung out with the Craze the other day, dude. Man, listen, his wife is funny. His wife is really funny to hang out with. She's cool as hell, bruh. His wife is cool to hang out with for sure. Like, hey man, listen, when she showed up, man, she was on cloud nine. Dude, shout out to Crystal, bro. For real. Dope ass people, man. Cause I don't really drink as much, man. I really don't. Like, I don't drink as much as dude, I cut a good amount of weight, dude. Ever since I played basketball, I'm at 158 pounds now. Now that I've been consistent on playing basketball every single week, like I've cut down some weight, which is fine. Like when I was in Washington, I was 172 when I was in Washington. Now I'm at 158. Now that I'm like consistently I'm playing basketball 3 times a week. So, I mean, that honestly really, really helps. So, and like, I don't know, I just been cutting down. The Craze and Crystal are my travel buddies. Well, you should have been out here in Vegas then. How many times have you hit on sneakers since creating a new account? A good amount, actually. Like, this is my 3rd account that I've made in the last couple years. This was the 2nd account that I made this year alone. So, but yeah. Robbie looking like a snack now, Cutlight. That's crazy. They're only your travel buddies, Rob, because you can fit in their carrier for free. That's so crazy, bro. That's so crazy. Yeah, eat less. Yeah, I mean, I've eaten less for sure, you know. But I've been playing a whole lot of basketball especially on Tuesdays. Today's my basketball day, so like I'm excited. I didn't watch you yesterday because you hit on them, but it's because I don't have them, not because I'm not happy for you, if that makes sense. I mean, it's fine. Like, I get it, bro. Like, whenever you want a sneaker so bad, like, I totally get it, man. I totally get it. People are gonna hate and get upset. But it's all good. It's all love, bro. It's all love, man. You win some and lose some. You think I care that people are hating on me, hitting on a brick by brick? Absolutely not, bro. I was there, dude. I was there since 11 o'clock, bro. Cause I thought the sneakers pass, I should have thought it through because like I was there for a minute, dude. I was there at the day 2 when the brick by bricks dropped. I got there around maybe almost noon. Like, imagine waiting like 6-7 hours just for a sneakers pass. Like, obviously I was making content, I was meeting people. I went to I was going to what's it called, to the top. I wanted to wait for the sneaker of the year panel because it started at 5 and I was gonna go home by 3 o'clock. And you know, I was like, you know what, I'll just tough it out and then I'll just go ahead and wait. And I was there for like 7 hours. So, I mean, of course, like, man, if I hit, dude, shit, dude, like, I deserve that shit, bro, if I hit. And anybody that waited all day and flew out to ComplexCon deserved that dub too. How you doing cutting down on rice? I don't eat rice every day. I used to eat rice every single day. I eat rice maybe 2 times a week. I eat rice 2 times a week. But it's just like my face, dude. Like I think it's genetics. Like my face, like I have a round face, you know? Like I'm skinny, but I have like a round face. Thanks to you, Raph, again, for hitting those bricks for me, DH says. Yeah, make sure you cut half your feet, DH, when I send it to you, okay? How can you lose weight when you only walk while playing basketball? Sounds like Shaq moving his feet. I'm joking for ya. Goofies too says. I'm happy for you. That's about $100 an hour to wait if you hit. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. You need to do jaw workouts. Oh gosh, that's so crazy. Yeah, Raph took a chance and he deserves it. Yeah, bro, like literally, like I had to me and the homie, he got kicks. Like I even told him, I was like, bro, like I'm hearing that brick by bricks are gonna drop. We might as well just wait. And this was my theory, and I was telling him, I was like, maybe now it makes sense why they did a brick by brick, and because the thing is, the sneaker of the year panel didn't start until 5 o'clock, right? So And I was telling him when we were sitting there, I was like, maybe that's why it makes sense, because they're going to announce that sneaker of the year is going to be Brick by Bricks, and they're going to drop Brick by Bricks here at ComplexCon. So it makes sense. Literally, the whole room was red. The background of their show was red. So it just makes sense that they're gonna do. We were on Sneakers app, like right when they were gonna talk about number one. We were on Sneakers app refreshing, and then he freaking announces it on in a different slideshow. Let me show you. I think Complex posted it, I believe. I don't know if it was ComplexCon or Complex in general. But they end up announcing it. Like, he had like a video. The only way that you would have saw that video if you actually showed up. Here it is. Here's the video. This was right at the end too. This was the video. Like, we were all sitting there, and then Joe LaPuma was like, "Hey, we have one more. We have a video for you guys to show you guys from Nigel."
Complex sneaker of the year. I appreciate y'all, man, for real. Shout out to my entire team. We worked so hard on this brick by brick sneaker, man. And shout out to the people. You know I got nothing but love for y'all. So with that, I came to Vegas with a brick truck. Yes, sir.
Yeah, dude, the whole crowd was like, "Oh, dude, what's about to happen?"
ComplexCon in 15 minutes. I got some surprises for y'all. So meet me downstairs at the West Hall entrance in 15 minutes. We'll know it.
Act accordingly. Thanks, everyone.
People started sprinting, including myself. Look at everyone dipping out, bro. Everyone dipping out. Dude, I freaking ran, bro. I left the homie. He got kicks. I don't even know where he was. He had to call me after. He's like, "Where'd you go, bro?" I was like, "Bro, I dipped out, bro. I dipped out, man."
Incredible.
After the announcement, Raph was like, "Bro, I ran, dude. I freaking ran like everybody else." And they pulled up, obviously, in the truck. And yeah, it was cool, bro. It was cool, man. It was dope. Like, everyone wasn't like crazy, like wasn't going crazy. Like, everyone was kind of like around saying like, it's gonna be a sneaker stash. Look at Sneakers app. And he was just like throwing like merch, like tote bags and all that random stuff. So you know, but obviously a lot of people freaking showed up, bro. Everyone freaking pulled up, dude. A lot of people pulled up. Not fair that Raffy ran under people's legs is crazy. Why you had 15 minutes? Well, people really didn't know what to expect, bro. Like, whenever you hear an announcement like that, like, you don't know what to expect, what's going to happen, bro. Especially like when the fact that he pulled up with this, like, no one really knew what to expect, dude. No one did. So streams to get in front of the line, everyone was like, "How did Raffy get to the front?" I said, "It's easy when you can squeeze between people's legs," Sarami says. Well, I mean, dude, like, it wasn't very hard. Hey, yo, relax, dude. It's all right. It's okay. Sit. It's okay. Stop. It's okay, buddy. Dude's having bad dreams, dude. You all right? It's all right. Sit down. Sit. Good boy. We were. Is it Raffy can run like Fred Flintstone? I mean, you wonder how I got those signatures, like, from the autographs from like Rhea Ripley. Like, get in the front. Imagine getting there first and not hitting. Well, I mean, you didn't really you had to be pretty close. Like, the thing is, like, the only way that you would have known about it if you were at that at the auditorium. Like, obviously a lot more people started hearing it probably from the blogs, and everybody from the event was actually running outside. So not everybody was really like, "Where's the buddy cam?" Oh, he's just chilling, bro. He's right here now. He got scared. Something must have scared him. Must have scared him or something. Oh, buddy, it's okay. Quit the app and I got to go crab. De Leon says, "Squeezing between people's legs is nasty work. Asking for Anna's is crazy work." Frank says. Cool Kicks was sad that day. Saw it says, "Oh my gosh, imagine having a seat in the back, thinking you took an L, watching the panel, took a W, being the first ones out." Dude, like, when I saw it, bro, like, some people were getting eras too. Like, some people were getting like eras where like it looked like it was like, what, 600 miles away or some shit like that. So I don't know. I'm glad that I was able to snag the pair up. And I'll have that unboxing for you guys sometime this week. I don't know exactly when it's supposed to show up, but it did get shipped out. So I'm pretty excited about it. I do want to double up for my brick by bricks. Mines are cooked. I mean, I've worn mine a good amount of times, like a handful of times. Mine's supposed to get here in like 3-4 days. By the end of the week, I should be getting them. Who's going to have the Voodoos in stores? First come, first serve. I don't know if any stores. I got to call my Nike store if they're doing first come, first serve tomorrow. Let's see. Who's going to have Voodoos in stores? The only store that I'm probably going to call and ask is most likely going to be probably Nike. I'm going to call Nike. So... imagine being in the bathroom taking a dookie while this is happening and miss it. Yeah, that'd suck. That would absolutely suck, bro. Hi, buddy. Hi, bud. What size you got? I ended up getting a size 8, bro. I ended up getting my size. Chic DTLR champs a year, all doing first come, first serve. Dude, those are going to get so clipped. And it's going to suck because, like, some people that really want the shoe have to call out of work. Seriously. Some people that really, really want the shoe, like if you guys want these Voodoos, some of you guys, like I bet you some of you guys took the day off. Who in here took the day off for tomorrow's drop? Who took the day off for tomorrow? I didn't have him sign anything, unfortunately. I didn't have a pen. So I didn't have a pen. Nor I didn't have anything for him to sign. Like, he was signing brick by bricks. Like, if anybody was wearing brick by bricks, he was going to sign them. He was like, hand me the bricks. So, I did. I work from home now. There you go, Kevin. When people were saying, would he be easy to cop? Where are they now? Two says. Well, last time, the cook group said they were going to cook up the next brick by brick drop. How'd that work out? So I said I have food poisoning. Just say you have diarrhea, bro. That's working backwards. I can't lose money just to spend money. Well, I mean, if you have the leave, right? If you have the PTO to put in to leave your work, you might as well. Especially if you don't take a lot of days off. Like, who cares? You know, take the day off, man. Oh, I wanted to share something with you guys. So the other day, Rose, actually it was last week, Rose's teacher reached out to me, and they were doing this persuasive sentences and essays practice for the kids, and it was a persuasive essay, whatever paragraph that they were writing about was their favorite restaurants. And Rose ended up writing a restaurant out here locally, out here in Vegas, and her teacher ended up sending the restaurant her persuasive essay, or aka paragraph. They're only in second grade, and the restaurant reached out and said they loved what she wrote and invited us out to dinner. So, and we're going today actually. So Rose got us a free dinner, bro. Dude, I'm telling you, this place that we're going to, like, is really, really good. And they're going to have her persuasive paragraph that she said about the restaurant on their wall, which was really, really cool. And I'm glad that, you know, Rose got this opportunity to, like, you know, to get credit for her nice comments. So she ended up getting us a dinner today, and she also invited her teacher, and the restaurant reached out to me and said if, you know what I'm saying, like, her teacher wanted to go, and so her teacher's going to be with us as well. So it's going to be us and her teacher going out to dinner. So it's really cool. And like, I was obviously, like, you know, praising Rose and just letting her know she's doing a good job, man. My kid got emotional, bro. She was like, she started crying. I was like, "Why are you crying?" She was like, "Because, like, I didn't know I was gonna get this. Like, I don't, like, why do I deserve this?" I was like, "Because you're doing a good job. You gotta work hard at school, bro." So I thought that was really cool. Thought I'd share that with you guys. Bring me some leftovers too, says. Hey man, listen, the fact that it's free, bro, is insane. Because we went out there for I think it was my birthday. My birthday or the wifey's birthday. And that place was expensive, bro. That's what I'm talking about, bro. Who says facts, bro? Hey, man, listen. They said perhaps a salad, perhaps not. Jollibee? Why does it have to be Jollibee, bro? Okay, just because we're Asian doesn't necessarily mean that, like, we're just gonna eat Jollibee, bro. Okay? It's definitely not an Asian restaurant. Isn't the power of positivity is amazing? Let her. Yeah, no, for sure. Like, you guys don't understand, man. Like, I try to praise that to my kids every single morning, and I have conversations with my kids every single day about just positive vibes. Have a positive mindset sometimes in life. And if someone is down, I told them, hey, man, sometimes you got to pick them up. I always have to remind my kids like that. Just because you know more than the other kid doesn't mean you can't teach, right? Like, just because you know more math than the other kid is struggling, I mean, maybe you should, do what you have to do. And maybe you could ask your friends or your classmates if they need help. I definitely teach my kids a lot of leadership skills. Like, I'm telling y'all, like, this has been all year long. This year, especially with Riley, is just teaching my kids leadership skills, man. So, perhaps Rose is the most valuable player in the house. Oh, absolutely. I gas her up all the time, dude. She's my oldest daughter, bro. So, like, of course I have to gas her up, man. She has to be basically the leader of our family as we get older. So, you gotta start them young, bro. Super salad equals super salad, Orlando says. Yeah. Just like the movie White Chicks. It's like, perhaps a salad, perhaps not. Just get the entire menu. So take some cash. Oh, I always tip with cash. I always try my best to tip with cash. If I have cash, I'm always tipping cash. I don't know if I feel the same way. I don't know if you guys feel the same way. Like, I always have to physically give the person that's helping our table the cash in hand. What's the stock numbers for? It's for the Voodoos. So I rap. What up, Jeffrey? Especially, like, the thing is, like my kids are small, right? Like, my kids are tiny. So, like, especially with short kids, like with my kids, like, like, I just got to remind my kids, like, just because you're short doesn't mean you're not smarter than everybody else, Because, like, that's what Rose was complaining last year, is that she's like, Daddy, why am I so short? I was like, well, look at me. She's like, well, you're tall. I was like, no, I'm not. Maybe taller than you. Remember, skip the dessert if you are on the train. Stop, buddy. Stop. No. Awesome to your daughter, Rose. Facts, man. I appreciate that. So we get to do that later today. Just a proud dad moment, So just super excited for her, because I know she's super excited about it. So teacher is taking the family out for dinner and gonna need no, the teacher is not taking the family out to dinner. It's literally the restaurant's paying for our entire dinner, including her teacher. Rose wanted to invite her teacher to dinner, so she did. So her teacher will be joining us with dinner. The restaurant is going to be the one paying for it, so, which was dope. Let's see. Teacher is going to take out the dinner and going to need 4 high chairs. That's so crazy. I'll let my wife know that you said that, bro. Buddy, you okay? Focus on the high chair part, DH says. That's awesome for Rose. Facts, Ranfu. Big facts. I appreciate that. Better order Swagoo or some Raff. W parenting. Teacher Patty, sorry, had to ask. Will says, revoke the mod privileges. AI resell says, I'd make the most of it and get 3 plates minimum. Tenene says, bro, their pasta, oh man, fire, dude. Oh my gosh. Freaking fire. I would be ordering some plates to go even early. But dad, you're tall. No lie, Raph. I would. Rami AK T-Rex got jokes. Rahu says it's always the fat ones, bro. It's always the fat ones that got the jokes. Have you noticed that? It's the fat ones that can't run that got the jokes. Taking all the high chairs in the restaurant for one table. Orlando, I don't want to hear it, bro. You want me to show how, or you guys want to see how Orlando looks like, bro? Like, Orlando makes it sound like he like the biggest dude in the room, bro. Come here. Come here. What's wrong? Come here. Come here. Oh, come on. You just want to play. Oh, we have the what's it called? We got some new come here, bud. We got some new shave this like hair shaver that we got, and we finally got his ears, bro. We finally got his ears. His ears got no hair. Man got a haircut. His mama got him a haircut. Can't say that, Raph. That's nice according to some, Tooth says. I'm 5'8". Orlando, you are like 5'8" and like skinny, dude. Oh man, Benny Moore ball trimmer is crazy. That's cold. Here, buddy. That's cool. What about the fat jokes? Oh, it's only cool. It's only cool when it's the fat jokes, huh? But the short jokes count, huh? All right. Let's go next time. I'm out there. We're doing a 40-yard dash. Rami says, "Yeah, uh-huh." Come here, buddy. Come here. Come here. No, you know what we should run? We should do I should invite you to my my open gym, dude. I'll invite you to my open gym. Let's do a full court. Let's do full court 5v5, dude. I promise. You will last. I promise you, if you haven't ran like a full cardio, like if you can't last, you're not gonna last 2 minutes, bro.
Who won the Fit
Assad for the 33-month re-up. Who won the Fit picks? Oh, that was Orlando. Orlando won that. The first one. I haven't done the second one yet. I'll be botting people in the paint. What up, C Wilk? C Wilk. C Wilk, you gotta go to ComplexCon next year, bro. You gotta go to ComplexCon next year, dude. I was smoking everyone in the chat. Orlando says, I say that Orlando will be hooping a little bit. He'd be hooping a little bit. I'll say this. Never mind. I'll keep the comments later. Rami be up and someone goes streaking on the field at work. Rahu says, that's so crazy. Yeah, you know what? You know the time where the only time that he's chasing the man are the ones that are streaking. That's so crazy, bro. Thanks for Orlando. I'm fixing the right love letters, the restaurant and NYC alert eating for free. Thanks for the idea. It's crazy. Here, bud. Go potty. Moves like DJ Khaled. Come here. I don't even know what my dog wants. He keeps still Rami chasing the glazing man. It's crazy. That's insane, dude. Come on. Oh, brother. Need the glizzy SB. We can carry Rami around to his shoes don't touch the ground in LA. What did I freaking miss, dude? What did I freaking miss? What did I freaking miss? Did I miss something? My fault. My dog is he's waiting for his mom to get out, dude. Wait, there's a chair there, Rami says. All right, what we got going on, chat? What's at 8 o'clock? Ain't nothing at 8 o'clock? Ain't nothing at 8 o'clock? Let's see. Let me go back up in the comments. What did I miss? The only man I'm chasing is the hot dog vendor. Is crazy. That is kind of crazy, bro. Dude, hey man, listen. I spent $10 on a glizzy, dude. Okay, remember that one day? $10 on a glizzy is freaking crazy, bro. They freaking got me quick on that one. Come here, buddy. Come on. Come here. Dude thinks I'm playing. Come here. I will dominate Impact, Yeston Jones says. But I'm in an all Filipino league though. I'm in an all Filipino league. It's literally all Filipinos. Sometimes I'll be telling my teammates I don't understand what they're saying. We don't need anything to drop today. We got enough coming out. Dude, tomorrow we have tomorrow we officially have the Voodoos. Let me know in the chat, officially chat. Copper drop on the Air Jordan 1 Low Voodoos. Dude, listen. Chat. Let me ask y'all something real quick. Okay. I want you guys to define, sneakers are dead. Define that. Sneakers are dead. When people say sneakers are dead, what does that mean to you guys? Michael, thank you so much for the 5.
Michael M. Smith donated $4.99. So I am assuming the brick by brick that just got sold were the ones they got cancelled from the link they got shared before the time.
Michael for the 5. So I'm assuming the brick by bricks that they just sold were the ones that got canceled from the link they shared before the time. Probably. I wouldn't be surprised. Supposedly they only dropped 300 pairs of brick by bricks. So they still have a ton of pairs, I think. And I think they're saving it for sure. Sneakers are dead when soles start falling off. Hats are back. Sneakers are dead, Rahu says. Resell is down. Who cares? Go put socks on, please. Listen. All I gotta say, you actually have to buy the shoes now because you like the shoe. Seawolk says. You aren't making money off sneakers in 2025. You're buying all the wrong sneakers, Beetlejuice says. People saying sneakers are dead are just saying resale is dead. Sneakers sales are down. Most likely issues. The hype isn't there. People don't have money right now. Sneakers are not dead. Wait till Travis next week already. Dude, listen. Sneakers are 100% not dead. I'll tell you that, man. That's why I'm telling you guys, I'm glad that I never switched up, dude. I'm glad all of you guys didn't switch up. A lot of you guys are just here for the sneakers, dude. A lot of you guys are here for the sneakers. I feel like when it comes to sneakers, I truly think it's just dry. And obviously when it comes to resale is hype, right? So when there's going to be a busy month, it's not only that there's good sneakers, but that there's sneakers that are probably going to have a resale. For instance, next month, right? I feel like the only shoe that's what's going to resell is what? For November is Travis. And I don't know for about Black Hats. I think Black Hats are going to have a massive drop for Black Hats. I don't necessarily think that it's going to be limited. I think that the Jordan 4 Black Hats are 100% going to be a massive GR. I think they are. Sneakers won't be dead until everyone stops caring about what they look like. Yeah, King, you ain't wrong, bro. Black Hat sitting. I don't I don't think. Okay, hold on. I think that's a little too far. I Good thing you didn't chase everything else like a few other popular morning resells. Even Pokemon you didn't do. You stuck with sneakers. Well, I mean, I'll do Pokemon here and there. Like, don't get it twisted. Like, I'll buy it, but like I got to a point where it's just like I just buy it for my kids and I let them open it. But like when it comes to like specifically my sneaker channel, yes, I agree with that, Seawolf. That I'm glad that I didn't switch over. Or like added things into it. Like I've come to realize I'm glad that I didn't add anything else other than sneakers on this channel. Like we'll do sports, but I think I've done like sporting streams before. I've done sporting streams before where like we'll do a watch like certain teams, Super Bowl. We've done video games, but I think strictly this channel is not going to change up. It's just going to be sneakers, just period. I just feel like I have a different goal. That's it. Like I want to hit 100K, bro. But in order to hit on 100K, like I want to stick to like my original lane, which is sneakers, right? Because that's how it is when it comes to like channels, bro. Like it's hard to like pivot. It's hard to pivot. Like I've seen a couple people on Twitter that talk, that are content creators that are trying to pivot to different things. But like I think what it is that like what some content creators are afraid of is they don't want to start over. Like if you want to make a whole new channel, like you have to start from scratch, right? You have to put in the work just like what you did on your original channel. And and so that's why some channels try to do the different niches in the channel that they're in now, but it's like they have a different viewership. Like if I did sports, right? If I strictly just talk about sports and do sports videos, you think majority of the people that are watching are going to be watching? Probably not. You know what I'm saying? And then people are like, wait, I thought this was a sneaker channel. It's like, all right, well, I'm subbing out. And you know what I mean? People would start leaving, especially if like with content in general, like I get it that it's dry, but sometimes you just got to be consistent with it. You just have to. Like you have to be consistent. Like if you stop, there's been like a couple other streamers that used to stream every single morning too, but they don't stream as much because probably there's nothing dropping or there's nothing hype. Like, you know what I mean? But like in order to like, because the thing, if you do that, right? If you do that, then what's going to happen? You're going to lose people that used to watch you on a daily basis and start to go somewhere else. That's just how it goes. Or people be like, you know what, sneakers are dead. I'm just gonna stick around until something else happens. Like made the move. I think Crew did it at a perfect time. Crew did it at a perfect time, and everything happens for a reason. Like plays, time, everything. And Crew did it at a perfect time, which he did it where like, obviously he was passionate about like music and stuff like that. And then once the whole like Drake and Kendrick stuff happened, it was just the perfect time, that he did it. He was doing stuff before that, but it was just like that was it right there. That was his launch. Right during that time, that was boom. Yeah, I'm really happy for him, bro. I was absolutely happy for him, and I'm happy that he found his lane, and he found his niche that he enjoys, that he's passionate about, and he's doing an amazing job. Like that's what I'm saying. I don't think it's dead. It's just that this year has a lot of it's not dead at all. I just feel like some people have to realize that like it's a buyer's market and it's not the same. Not everything is reselling, bro. And like that's the thing that I'm not saying that everybody, but some people obviously pivoted because of money situations. That's it. Like, that's just what it is, bro. Like, cause obviously whenever like sneakers were really busy and everything was, everything was reselling, get them out. it was good. Views were good. You know, people were coming in and watching, but like some days you'll have, some months will be slow, and some day, you know, some months will be, you know, busy. But like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I just truly stuck. I just want to stick to my same roots. Like, just think about why I started all this shit, dude. I started all this shit because I love fucking sneakers, bro. I love sneakers. I love buying it. I love talking about it. I love going to these events. Like, I just love it, bro. Yeah, well, people do food reviews. Like, I remember the homie KFY's Joe tried to have me on the food review stuff, but I'm just like, I don't think that's my niche, bro. Like, I love food, but like, shit, it gets expensive. If I'm buying sneakers, I can't just buy food, right? Like, I don't mind doing that, but like, obviously, you know, there's a different scale to it. I don't know. Chris killing it with the music content. Oh, absolutely he is, bro. He's gonna hit 100K one day for sure. You know, but like I said, that's how it is when it comes to sneaker channels or just channels in general. If you stop making content, eventually people are gonna just fade away. People are just gonna forget about your channel and just move on to someone else. That's just how it kind of works out. Sometimes your autonomy won't allow you to grow, expand. I mean, the thing is, Mike, it's like I told you, like you watch your content creators, like whoever you watch, whether if it's a different niche, whether it's guns, cars, wherever the case is, you watch it because you genuinely either like the content or you, in most of the part, it's number one, it's the person, right? Like the person that you watch is probably the reason why you keep coming back, right? I'm not saying that, you know, obviously, yeah, I'm not, maybe you guys like me because, shit, I'm short. I don't know. Some of you guys like me because I just talk about sneakers, but truly, like people gravitate to your channel or your content. It's because of the person, right? Obviously, not everyone's gonna like me. Not everyone's gonna like you when you put out content, but it's absolutely the person. Hey, make sure he doesn't grab that. Put that up. I think it would make the reviews better if Raw did cheese reviews. Watch him run that bathroom after he eats. Rami says. But honestly, dude, like, chat, what up, G-Face? I'm a boy G-Face in the freaking building. It's like, I mean, the thing is, like, you guys, like, if you want to be content creators, man, listen, everybody in here could be a content creator. Everybody can. Be passionate to what you do. Like, really. You have to be just passionate. If you like something you like to do, then, you know, I talked about this with my daughter's teacher too. It's like, you know, we've seen content creators that are teachers as well, that they're passionate. They kind of put you know, what's it called? They put you know, teachers, their career with sneakers together. Support is free. Support is free. No, yeah, it is 100% free. You know what I mean? But like at the end of the day, it's like if you want to support, you want to support. If you don't, at the end of the day, you never want to expect it, right? Like that's what I think. As you grow as a content creator, you never want to expect support. Sometimes, like you just let it organically happen. Okay, like. You feel me? Like just organically happen when it comes to supporting. You know, for me, I always tell this to a lot of my friends as well. Is dude, like if you have to just put in the work. And that's Rami knows this shit, bro. Like if y'all want my support, I gotta see y'all put in that work, bro. Like if I ain't seen y'all put in that work, bro, like I listen, like as much as I love to support, dude, like you got to put in the same work as like I'm doing every single day. If I'm coming in every day on stream, talking with you guys, putting the content, putting the vlogs, putting in the work every single time, like, you know, I'm expecting a lot of my friends to do the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Like to have that mindset, to have that driven mindset to put out content every single fucking day. Like it doesn't have to be every day, maybe like 3 times a week or some shit like that. But if you're consistent with it, like it's like, oh man, this dude is like driven to want to put in that work. So it's like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Health for your well, that too, Drip King, for sure. That's why I'm like, I don't know, I don't want to be a big back and eating all. I've seen like content creators that be eating like crazy, bro, and like they be like, they saw the money, but they're like, you know what, let me eat as much as possible, you know. So I got more shoe reviews than most y'all favorite YouTubers, G-Face says. Hey man, listen, and it's consistent. That's what I'm saying. Just put in that consistent work, bro. I'm just starting a content creation. It's a lot of work. Dude, it is a lot, dude. Like, I need to put in more work on my Instagram. Like I really do. Like I truly need to put more work on my Instagram page. Like my Instagram page is weak, you know? It is fucking weak as shit. Can't stand watching people that eat on camera. Oh yeah, and people don't like when people smack their food. Oh dude. Like dude, people hate that. So it's harder now for me, bro. Not gonna lie, but I'm gonna keep. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, life is life. Like, I've gone that situation before. Like, you know, I've been in that predicament before where like I didn't know what to do with my channel. Like, life be life, and bro, like my 9 to 5 was more important than me putting out content sometimes. You know. So it's just you'll find a rhythm. You just end up finding a rhythm some way somehow. You know, and eventually it's gonna stick. I eat dry cereal on stream all the time. Yeah, I pour the milk before I pour the cereal. I watch a food vlogger and eats a bunch of but runs 6 miles a day. Like it says. My creation is trolling in chat. That's all it says. It's like yo, Shama boy DeCraze. Hey, Shama boy DeCraze. Hey, DeCraze, it was nice seeing you and your wife, bro. Okay, then take him. DX, thank you so much for the 2. What could I possibly do to get a size 15?
Dexfica donated $1.99. What could he possibly do to get a SZ15?
Yeah, 100% knee pads, bro. Shout out my boy DeCraze in the freaking building, man. Man, you gotta come back, dude. Again, just it's gotta be you and your wife, just you two. Next time. But hopefully you and the wife enjoyed your time out here in Vegas, and it was nice seeing you, man. I'm glad that I was able to make some time for you and the wife, man. I appreciate y'all. Are those the total stock numbers for the sneakers app? Yes, for men's sizing. So because I think they're dropping GS. Just hit there. What did I miss? What up, Michael? What's good, dude? What up, bruh? Young guy. Yo, DeCraze, I even told DeCraze, man, like I bought drinks for I'm not gonna hold you. I took DeCraze and his wife to this like casino, and the bartender hella hooked them up, bro. They got 2 shots. I gave them 2 shots of JMO, and they got two margaritas, and the what's it called, the bartender only charged me $10. So I was like, damn. I was like, man, they trying to get them messed up, bro. But now DeCraze knows, dude. I told him, it's like, man, I don't drink as much. I don't drink as much, and I don't do all that stuff as much as I used to. So DeCraze knows. But plus, I was driving too. You know, I don't want to be drinking that early in the morning, bro. It was like early. What time was it? It was like, dog. It was like 10:30. It was 10:30. There was no shot that I was gonna take anything. No way. Yeah, I'll have the GS stock numbers tomorrow. I'll have the GS stock numbers tomorrow. What? Did he potty? Oh. I'll have the GS stock numbers tomorrow for sure. Was it before noon? I don't know what it was, dude. Like, I know his wife was lit, though. That JMO shot got her pretty quick. But, you know, you guys were getting lit all morning. So, you guys been up since 3 a.m., which is crazy. So, but that was dope. That was so sick that the bartender hooked you guys up. That was really, really cool. Yeah, you got to come out again, DeCraze. DeCraze loves it out here, man. It was his first time in Vegas. He loves it. And I'm glad that, you know, him and his wife was able to at least experience some of Vegas, but they haven't experienced everything yet, man. It's dope, man. Myself, I haven't experienced everything, but hopefully to, you know, see you guys again soon, man. That'd be really, really cool to see y'all again. So less than 3K in GS size in the sneakers app. Yeah, that's gonna be a tough one for sure. Can't wait to come back. Absolutely. The craze want that Mary Jane. Rami says, I'm glad y'all linked up. Yeah, that was cool. I told y'all I had to make at least some sort of time, like, especially when some of y'all are and I talk to you guys every day. Like, I try my best to make some time, even though, like, even this weekend was really, really busy for me. I tried my best to make at least some sort of time with my boy, man. Rafi, have you seen the Adidas squids, the cheap version of the jellyfish? I like them better than the jellyfishes. I have not seen them, bro. I have not seen them. I have not seen them at all. But anyways, guys, I think that's it for me. It's already 8 o'clock. You guys enjoy the rest of your day, man. What's today? Today's Tuesday. Yeah, bartender hooked us up. Yeah, poisoned me. But you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Because I genuinely watch you because you seem like us, the consumers. You're not trying to buy shoes that you already have on screen, taken away from us that you want. Mike says, "Hey man, listen, I just buy what I like, bro. At the end of the day, and that's what I don't know. I truly feel that way, dude. Like, I don't have to buy anything to prove anybody that I like certain shit. I just buy what I like. I'm here to help you guys, whatever you guys need when it comes to links, drops, and that's just how it goes, man. I'm just an average Joe, bro. I'm just a normal consumer, just like everybody else. So, but you guys enjoy the rest of your day, man. I love y'all, man. Have a great Tuesday. You guys stay safe. I'm gonna try and make some content today. I got some stuff cooking up, and I got some meetings later too. So you guys enjoy the rest of your day, man. I appreciate y'all. Have a great one. Have a blessed one as well. Stay safe, stay blessed. Hit me up on Instagram if y'all have any questions. I gotta go through a lot of DMs. I got a lot of DMs to go through. But enjoy your rest of your Tuesday, man. I love y'all. Hit that like button on the way out. I'm out, y'all, man. Peace. Hey, safe travels to Craze. Tell your wife I said what's up too. And get the weed.
There's no denying what